Hey.
Hi.
That must have been the creepiest sounding greeting.
Well, it is a few days away from Halloween, so that's actually kind of fitting.
This all just started the recording by going, oh, can we do that?
Yeah.
In unison? Okay.
1, 2, 3.
How did we all know to do the same function?
Welcome to the game. Episode 3.
Is it really?
You are standing in the throne room of the Redstone Palace. There are 2 bodies in front of you. One covered in gold, the other bisected, the top from the bottom.
Ew.
And there's a young girl. Young, blonde, purple-eyed, 14 years old, who looks really kind of disturbed, but also kind of flat-faced, looking at her brother, completely dead. You understand that you have freed her from her enslavement from her own family. Was that enslavement? We don't really know. Who really gives a shit? It was Viserion. So... Viserys, whatever. So...
Shit together.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we have some housekeeping to take care of.
Housekeeping.
My concern starts thus. Jeff, Taylor, Trevor, give me a d20, please.
3.
How the fuck do you always do that?
Trevor, what'd you roll?
18.
Trevor and Taylor, T-squared, both noticed that... That's also our nickname for you, by the way. We seriously referenced you as T-squared when you're not around.
That's cool.
Anyway, T-squared noticed that Jenny is a Gorgon. Last session, when you were fighting the puppets, the dolls, and she used Flash Gorgon, both of you noticed it, but as per the canon of the episode, I'm going to say neither of you drew attention to it.
Oh, thanks,
You did not notice a thing, Jeff.
Why would that horse?
Jeff, Taylor, and Jenny, give me a d20.
Yep.
Because he used Flash Gorgon too.
Oh!
Flash. Whoa.
18.
5.
17.
Jenny and Taylor both notice that Trevor's a Gorgon.
Oh.
Centaur has no idea at all
I'm
about
not the
either
most aware.
one.
See, the problem is he comes from a faraway land.
Yeah.
Where there are
My foresight has told me that there are no Gorgons in this party. Not even half. I'm a horse.
There is 0% Gorgon in this party.
But I'm not saying that there's not a non-zero chance. I'm just saying that there isn't a chance.
Mm-hmm. So, everyone
Like
but
a Katie
Jeff,
Sackhoff meme.
everyone but Angor knows that the others are half Gorgon.
But wait, do I know that?
You do, luckily. Luckily. That's the bread.
You called me Angor. I'm just
Now,
Can I
I'm so
call you
happy.
Elfangor?
I want all of you to discuss... By the way, the bread is not for you, it's for Babish.
I don't care.
Who's Babish?
You guys need to discuss what to do with Daenerys Targaryen.
That was a really dramatic exit for Tommy. Even for Tommy's
Even
standards.
for Tommy, yeah. So, indentured servitude. I'm just kidding.
He's a dang ledge painted.
Does anyone know any cowls?
Cows?
Or cowls like Batman?
No, cow. Like, as in, like, the Drogos.
Oh!
Anyone know any cowls?
Well, aren't
You're
you
the
a horse?
Shut up! Yeah, but I'm not associated with such
call me
barbaric people.
Horse master? No, it's only
2 towers. I mean...
She can't come with us. She'll get hurt.
Where else is she gonna go?
I absolutely think that Amelia Clark should ride her hot ass all over my back.
She's 14.
Because I would love that. I don't care if she's
We're not
14.
talking about this character. We're talking about Amelia Clark. Who
I agree.
Oh, she plays a character who's 14! Yeah, whatever. She's like 20 in real life. Get over it.
I meant in this game.
I don't know how old Amelia Clark is. She's probably in her mid-20s. I don't give a fuck.
Amelia Clark.
I want her to ride me.
Amelia...
I'm a centaur, okay? I can say that.
Right.
I mean, even if you were...
What are you looking at? It's a cartoon!
Oh, no,
Amelia
she's
Clark.
on the ground.
Amelia Clark is a delight. And I really enjoy watching her act and just be interviewed, period. Like, I really enjoy her.
She is a good person.
I
Johnny.
want you guys to either create a decision about whether to bring her, talk to her, or kill her.
I'll probably talk to her, but my
Yeah,
intent
I
in
definitely
talking...
want to talk.
Yeah, my intent in talking to her would be to perhaps offer to let her tag along until she figures out what the she wants to do.
We bought her freedom, so it should be her choice, says the centaur.
And at least let's make the offer to have her tag along so that she's got at least some protection in the interim.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm leaning towards.
As you guys sort of
Temporary
mutually have this
companionship.
quiet agreement that that's what you're going to do with her,
It's like we're all like, powwow.
As we're staring over
I sort of agree.
a golden corpse and a bloodied corpse,
Yeah.
we all just
Like, huddle.
we all just know this. Like, we don't even have to speak it. We're just like,
Your foresight tells you that that's what we're going to
Yes.
do.
You
my
guys
foresight tells me that Amelia Clark will be riding on me.
You guys pull a Spider-Verse and, like, look over at her. Look at her watching us while we talk about her.
Still haven't seen it.
Oh, my
right?
God.
Oh, God.
Awesome.
And she made me watch Spirited Away yesterday, so we're slowly getting there.
It's my favorite.
It's a classic.
Movies.
It was a
Did
good
you
one.
just
I enjoyed it.
subtitles or dub?
It was
Subbed.
Awesome.
You also need to see...
Actually, I do
It's my
recommend
favorite
it.
of
It was
his,
really
too.
you
good.
need to see Dr. Horrible as well.
Oh, I love Dr. Horror. Sorry. Dr. Horror. is
Angor
right.
looks around going,
What's Dr. Horrible?
what's Dr. Horrible?
You guys
Nay.
witness the Draconian King resit upon his throne, very proud of himself for all these decisions that he's making. He's actually quite
Reset.
erect. And the mage goes over to the gold-plated idiot, and he begins to pull the gold that missed the body off the rug and sort of transmuting it back into a gold bar that reappears into his hand and putting it like in a little pouch. And the king's like, and then leave the gold that's on him, just pick up the stuff that's on the ground. He's like, don't worry, that's what I'm doing. That's not the first time I've done it. You're not that original. I'm just kidding. I love you. You're a crazy king.
Well then.
You guys are escorted out of the palace because the king's kind of wanting to begin his orgy. And
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near that.
that's fine. And he doesn't really want scalies around. Anyway,
He is a scaly.
He's made of
What a hypocrite.
Oh, he's the OJ of dragons.
He's
He's
just
the
like,
OJ of dragons.
he's this fucking dragon sitting there, and he's just
Like,
like,
no fucking scalies.
ew.
Oh my.
Sees himself in the mirror and goes, ugh.
He prefers the
Gross.
pink flesh. So, you guys are escorted down the long staircase outside of the palace, and you are now back into the town square. All around you,
ourselves in
the market is shutting down for the evening because it's now late afternoon.
Boo.
But there are some that are still open. However, what you're noticing above all else is that there are a bunch of carts that are gathering up supplies from the tents that were erected for the festival, because the festival is now over. You are noticing a lot of people are disappointed because there's still the common belief, despite the gossip from you guys, there's the belief that the star was not found this year.
Oh, by the way, it was totally found, and it's like a person.
Nobody's
and-
listening to you.
Okay, cool.
And there's also this rumor that there's a wise-cracking group of people, and there's a centaur that lies through his teeth all the time. To
I
like,
keep getting attacked by automatons.
By the way, can I
that nobody helps you with.
Can
at
I,
all.
just-
that sucks for them.
can I have a moment with Daenerys real quick?
In a minute, let me describe this. So it is late afternoon. You can still see the sun in the sky, but you know that if you were going to shop today, it should be soon. You guys now have a choice to make as far as where to go from now on. Last session, you discussed going north to Narn. No.
Remember the name?
I remember.
I was thinking earlier, like, what the hell puns were we making? And then as soon as he said it, it all came crashing back on me
was
like a wave of PTSD.
I was like a kid giddy with excitement. I was like, say it, say it, say it, say it. Oh, he said it.
So, hold on. Your prize for having solved the serial killer murders, by the way, was thank you very much. Was simply to no longer be in doubt for the king. He now believes that the gods deemed you worthy to pass his little test, proving that you were not responsible for Septimus' disappearance. So you weren't paid for the job. Your payment was your freedom. Okay? So if you were looking for gold,
Yeah, no, of course I'm not looking for gold.
You're
I
not
just
looking
spent
for gold,
10,000 of it.
Also, the gambling hall is closed currently because it's under investigation for having housed a murderer.
My trivia.
And for having a broken roulette table.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to jump to that, but actually, story-wise, I was going to do it regardless. But sure, believe whatever you want.
Yeah.
So
No
yes,
one's believing me, so I can believe whatever the hell I want.
That's fair. Okay, you want a private moment with Daenerys?
No, it doesn't have to be private.
In
I'm just-
public,
like-
in front of people.
Yes.
She's 14. Come
Yeah.
on.
I appreciate the reminders. That's very
Always
nice.
got
of
some
you.
issues with Daenerys.
Yeah.
Also, I want you to imagine that it's not Amelia Clark. It's actually Reese Witherspoon.
But she does have her spoon.
Yes, she's always carrying it. Actually, it's on her belt.
With full accent.
Because
or
otherwise it'd be
not?
Reese without her spoon.
I know.
Just saying.
I'm well equipped in the Facebook.
Could you
too.
just like?
Does she have her accent?
Why?
on?
imagine her from Legally Blonde, but she's Daenerys.
No, she's Amelia Clark.
All right.
Well, I'm just clip clopping along,
She's pretty good.
and I'm just gonna say,
You want a bite?
No, thank you.
my foresight tells me that you should definitely ride on my back. Otherwise, you will tire too soon.
She turns to all of you rather abruptly, finally having been acknowledged by you guys, but she's sort of like just followed
What do you mean
along,
acknowledge? We
No.
buy you your freedom.
but not since that moment. And
Oh.
so she just sort of stops in the middle of the street,
I'm concerned about her stamina.
turns to you all four, and says,
Betty Water.
"What do you want me to do?"
What do you
What do you
want
want
to
to
do?
I just
Wow.
told you. You can ride on me.
She says, "Honestly, I want to go home."
Where is home? Was that a smile of the DM going, fuck it, and come up with a name for
Oh
her
no!
homeland?
No,
Okay.
like she says Westeros. She says a land far off that I've never even seen.
Oh, I know about Westeros.
No, you don't.
I come from a faraway land.
No.
I love how it's not even me that's donezo. It's the fucking DM.
I don't like it's too rapey there.
He is so done.
Sorry, I misspoke. I meant to say that I've heard of Westeros.
She says, "I find that unlikely. However,
It's very far west.
the land that I have known as home all of my life, despite what my brother has always told me of Westeros, the land that I have known as home is Essos, which is actually on the map. It's in the southern east ocean of the map. Yes.
Have we heard of Essos or Westeros?
Yes, you would have heard of Essos, not of Westeros. So, I'm going to say this bluntly. You guys would be familiar that Narn is a port city that has ships that go everywhere. Proper English talking.
Yeah.
So, there's that possibility. However, ultimately, this is your game. You can force her to do whatever you want. Or convince her with cunning checks.
Oh, that's a shame. She's.
Well, I say you've been going through an awful lot, and you should really hop on, so that way you don't tire out, and we can take you home. Good clop, good clop.
With no ulterior motives whatsoever.
She does not approach you whatsoever.
She, like... Stupid question, never mind, I answered my own question.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is like, is she cold? Should I give her, like, a cloak? I'm like,
She-
she's fucking rich. She's probably
she
got really
had-
nice clothes on.
She has no gold. She has barely any clothing on her. It's like thin white gown, if anything else.
Trying to, like, be all smexy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because that's what her brother put her in.
Well, I wonder if our interests coincide. We were seeking direction to go in, yes?
Well, we can take her home. Yeah.
So, if we were to go to Narn and follow up on this lead with Prince What's-His-Face, Prince 7, I'm going to call him.
Seventh of his name.
Praise be unto him.
Prince Seven, seventh
Prince
of his
Seven.
name, born of the Seven, in the seventh season. What?
If you wish to, I suppose we could escort you to Narn. You can get on the ship and go wherever the fuck you want.
She blinks and says, "I have no money to get a boat."
Well, there's probably a lot that could happen between here and there. Perhaps we can scrounge us some cash.
Well, it's
Better
a good
than
thing
staying here.
that I know someone in the harbor that can take us to Westeros.
But
Really? What's his
do
name?
you-
Freeman.
What's his first name?
Free.
Free
I
Freeman.
was really hoping you were going to say
Formerly
Martin.
slave.
Or Morgan.
No, his name is Freeman.
Free, comma, man.
Yes. Man free.
Man free. Man free the Freeman.
Wow.
Oh my god. What is happening?
I don't know.
Oh my god, this campaign's gonna be full of so many bullshit.
She looks even more.
Because of me.
She looks even more disgruntled than before. Looking as if she has something to get off her chest that she's very confused by.
Oh, do we all pick up on this?
Yes.
Oh,
I ask her to tell us.
She looks at you as you're asking the question, and then looks down, and then looks up at the one who paid her bail, and then, like, looks around at the town, trying to find the words, trying to not cave in to this temptation to ask the stupid question.
There are no stupid questions, but there are a lot of inquisitive idiots.
And then she asks, why did you do it? Why did you free me?
I didn't like the way he was treating you.
He's the only family that I had.
He is not family worth having.
Yeah.
She's recognized, by the way, that it is not your guys' fault that he was killed. Yet none of you wanted him to be killed.
I wanted him to be killed.
But that wasn't part of the bargain, though. That the king chose to do it himself.
That's fair. That was just what we like to refer to as a bonus. That was how you say icing on the cake.
You realize then that she's having to process the loss of the only family that she knows. So she says, I appreciate eternally what you have done, but it comes at the cost of me now being possibly alone forever. I will gladly take your help to get to Narn, and we'll see what happens along the way. If I can find a boat to Westeros, maybe I can finally see the lands that I'm supposed to rule.
Rule.
I mean, live in.
Nice save.
None of us are
I
suspecting
have-
anything.
I have 5 cunning.
That is way more than I have.
I wonder what else she
I
has
am dumb as
up her
fuck.
sleeve.
She has a character sheet, just in case you guys brought her
Is,
along.
is there like a small imp man following her around by chance?
There's not, actually, no. This isn't season 6, so
Oh, okay.
it's like -1, or like late 1, maybe.
Is it going to be like book Imp Man where he doesn't have a nose, or like TV
It would
Imp Man where he
absolutely
does
be
have a
Peter
nose?
Dinklage if Tyrion
Right.
was
Dinklage,
And
Peter
Jorah's supposed to be
Dinklage,
ugly,
Peter
too.
Dinklage, Peter Dinklage. Wait, who's supposed to be ugly?
Peter
Jorah?
Dinklage, Peter Dink. Anyway,
Jorah was my favorite character.
He's pretty dope.
he's also Batman. It's really stupid. Anyway,
I'm
what do you all do?
What do you all do?
Oh shit! You guys don't have XP for freeing the slave. Completely optional. Both of you, or everyone takes 150 for freeing Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh, shit.
Jenny take 180 because you are lesser level than them.
Stupid question. We did level at the end of...
You did,
Okay, cool.
or you should have.
Yes, because I took Journeyman Healer.
Everyone should be max HP and MP.
I think I did everything before.
Crap.
I got
Jeff, I'm
toughness.
pretty sure you've used all 4 of your mystic abilities for this day.
Oh, I'm positive.
Are we
Yeah.
on a new day?
No, this is the evening of the same
It's a
day.
new dawn.
This morning
It's a
you were in
new
prison.
day.
Now you're in the evening
It's a
having
new
saved a chick.
A new
is
life
keeping
for
the rest of the
me.
way? Or
No. That's just how last session worked out.
And I'm feeling
How will we know when time passes?
good.
Oh, good.
Bah. Bah.
Do any of you want to try to catch any last shots before they close for the night?
Do you think I could buy a staff for 380
Yeah,
gold?
yeah, wherever they sell staves and
It's
swords.
unlikely.
Then no.
Considering that there was one that was missing pieces and it cost like 400 or 500 gold on the first session.
Yeah.
I have 2 gold. With our powers combined, he has 2
Is
more
there
gold.
any, are there any shitty swords for 240?
Let's find out.
Oh.
Alex. And there's another thing I'd like to look for.
The vendor just takes a
I'm
quality
sorry.
sword,
No, you're
beats
fine.
the
I
fuck
just
out
saw
of
the
it,
shop
and
open.
sells it for cheap.
I would like to go inside and inquire about swords.
None of them are enchanted. Ooh.
I don't want that.
They are well made, so they're non-crude, which means they will not break easily.
But cheap. Nope, this not be cheap.
There is a claymore that you will not be able to wield. There is a...
Yes.
Hold on.
Yet.
Is there a clay less?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
There is a long
Clayless
sword.
shoes.
Clay less shoe shorts. Shoe shorts. Yes.
There
It's
is
your
a-
Sean
there's a
Connery
long
bunch
sword
at
for
the
200.
branch.
There's a long sword for 200.
Oh,
You get a fucking long sword for 200 gold. The fuck? Buy it.
It's his last one.
It's his last one.
I buy it.
You purchase it. It is a straight sword, rather a thin blade, and a little bit wobbly, but it's a 2d4 longsword.
Just imagining making that sound like, you know, when you got a thick piece of poster board, you
2d4 you said?
2d4.
Why would I just write an H?
I don't know.
2DH,
2d4.
4H.
2d4.
It's part of the 4H program.
2D.
Straight sword or long sword?
Longsword, it is in the design of a straight sword.
Okay.
It's long and straight. and
I would
it's
like a
sword.
gay sword. Next.
Maybe next time. Good night. Half Vader, half TIE Fighter.
Heck yeah. It's all about that Galactic Empire.
Good night.
TIE Vader.
Hello, Batman.
Use it.
I will eventually.
Put it where it says
Go
dagger.
get the TIE Fighter hug.
No!
Yes.
I'm not ready. We're still in town.
Yeah, little buddy.
But what if we get jumped?
Good Nacht. Schlaf gut.
That means
By
sleep
the
good.
pun, please.
Sleep well.
Because
Sleep
I'm
well.
gonna drop some mad puns.
Good night,
Good
Shiz.
night.
Bye.
He really wants your attention. Okay.
He's got
He gets a
game.
pass. He came up to give me a hug.
Any other shopping?
Yes. I forgot to ask about potion shops. Specifically, I would like to look for mana potions.
I already put something on my hair, didn't I? Like a tapestry or
Okay.
something.
They say not in the not in the square. If you're gonna look, the only one up this late that's gonna sell you anything is gonna be by the northern entrance.
Then I will wait for tomorrow.
But she'll be open, is what they're trying to say.
Oh, but we'd have to go to Rosetown.
Or actually around the area that you guys were doing the murder mystery.
If it doesn't drag away from our conversation with Daenerys and everything, I'll do it. If it does, then I'll wait for another time.
Okay.
But if I can just do it super fast.
Okay. It would be a bit of a walk.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Any other shopping?
Do I still have that green potion that I got for
Oh.
You do.
Did we ever find out what that does?
No.
Okay.
I can take a look at it. Oh wait, you don't have magic and shit too? You don't
It's
need
the
it.
next day, so everyone can do a magic check on it again.
Sure. Yeah, I'll pull it out.
D20 magic check, please.
Ladies first.
Make it so.
Meh, meh, meh.
Oh my. So you've rolled a 20, a 17, and a 20.
It was an 18.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, my bad. It will increase your willpower by 1 point.
Oh,
Shaw, bro.
I'm just gonna.
It's not good. That's actually a bad stat for you.
Remember his
Really?
character.
Yep.
Considering.
Definitely not. Definitely not for you. Nope.
I'll
Don't
raise
even
my
think
eyebrow
about it.
and then chug it.
Just like stare him in the eye.
Keep doing that. We're going to do exactly the opposite of everything you say, including the good advice.
I think that's what he's going for at this point.
Yes!
Set up by 1.
Yeah, permanent increase.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna
If
drink
you
it?
don't know-
You gonna
Like,
drink
I
it in
get to
real life?
actually drink it?
IRL?
Yeah.
Yep.
If you don't know, the point of my character is to be annoying.
Oh,
Mission
I thought that was
accomplished.
just you being yourself.
No.
And I'm not being a dig, even though it sounded like one.
What is it? I don't know what it is.
That's awesome. Oh, real potions. Yay.
Tastes like sour apple Listerine.
It's like 70% alcohol. I have to drive home now.
I should name my sword.
She feels great.
This tastes
She
straight like
looked
apple
radiant.
moonshine.
Oh, you guys.
Radiant.
No, previous family would know
Terrible
that.
script that we had in a play we were in
Radiant.
a long time ago.
I know this is going to be on recording. Fuck you, Dylan Holcomb. Anyway.
I won't share it on Twitter. No, I'm just kidding.
Twitter.
Any other
Full
shopping?
of twits.
It looks like Savannah.
Oh, well, he's
If
gonna
I
get
wanted
like
to sell a
he's gonna
dagger,
get like a quarter of a willpower
how
now.
much would I get for it?
For what?
My dagger.
Well, that is good.
If I wanted
Right?
to sell
Anybody else
it.
want to
If
try?
you want to sell it, he will take it for 20 gold.
I do it.
Well, I
20
do have that.
gold. Cha-ching.
Tum-mizzle my shizzle.
Mm.
I forgot that I have a topaz.
Mhm.
Ooh, pretty.
Could I see about how much that would fetch me if I were to sell it?
The weapon shop that she is currently inside of
Character's
will not
place.
take it.
Oh yeah, of course.
You
know what? I'll
Might
save
have
selling it
actually
for when I'm
cared.
looking at potions another time.
I
Yeah,
should
no
do
one
a
will
really
take it.
girly
Yeah,
character.
no, I'll wait.
I think I'm a girly character.
It's like a tomboy that secretly has very girly things that she
No, I
likes.
was thinking,
Yeah,
this
no, that would
character would not
I mean,
want
that makes
this.
sense.
I call them treasures.
Bellathor,
Mm-hmm.
Whiterun,
Right next to the apothecarian.
What should I name
Skyrim.
myself?
Good game.
Lightsaber.
I saw a fake Skyrim. Yeah. A fake Valentine that had a picture of Bellathor, and he's like, "Some may call you junk, but I call you a treasure." It's so stupid.
That's so dumb.
I
So
like
dumb.
it.
Okay. Any other shops? The armor is open right now.
Ow!
So for 2 gold, you can get the dust on his floor.
I'll keep my money.
It's not even that good at dust.
My foresight told me that the dust was useless.
For once, it's on
It's
point.
actually, yeah, it's really accurate.
Thank you. It's a skill I've been working on.
Daenerys asks, though, if you would mind spending the 2 gold to get her a robe.
Oh shit.
Because she's practically naked right now.
What color do you want?
Yeah.
Green would be great.
Why didn't we address this sooner?
I did.
You mentioned that you wanted clothes earlier.
Oh, her. No, I didn't want to be inconvenient.
It's not an inconvenience for you. Oh my, or
Yeah. she
and
can
for
have
you.
some
I don't know why I said
too.
that. It's not an inconvenience for.
You've been
Sorry,
lying so
I'm not
much.
going over my words right now because you're adorable.
You're not even inconvenienced slightly. Get on my back. Alright.
Here's
If you
2
were
gold.
just to ride
Get
on
my
me, you
back.
would get warm from my flanks.
My massive flanks.
His horse's flanks.
I don't know why. I feel like the way I said that, I kind of sounded like Stephen Colbert.
Here's 2 gold. Ride me.
As green potion spews over the center.
I asked her if she needs shoes.
She has sandals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for traveling.
Yeah, but they're like hooker heels.
Decent. The
those,
armor
like, wedge
gladly offers her a 2 gold robe just to cover herself. She's more modest. It's not armor, it's just clothing. I want you to take 25 XP for that kind gesture.
Oh,
I think you offered as well, so take 25 for your kind gesture.
Oh, that's sweet.
The armor also almost paternally asks her, "Do you need anything else?" And she's like, "Oh no, I'm okay."
I thought you were gonna say, "Are you seeing anyone?"
Eternally asking her to see anyone. That's a little. Never mind. That's,
Well, it is
that's a
medieval
little
times.
Alabama.
As you guys finish up in the weapon shop and the armory, you see that the sun is pretty much set now.
What do you mean, like, pretty much? Like, is it set or is it not?
It's like half
It's
half gone.
Twilight, Jeff.
Yeah, it's late
There are
twilight.
sparkly vampires everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I'm sorry, this
There's
is
Alice.
reminding me.
There's
Do you
Jasper.
remember when you guys?
Remembered.
when you guys were in the Diablo 2 campaign? You guys like walked out into the desert and it was twilight, and I had like this beautiful like description, and I was all like, "There, is that scenic enough or descriptive enough, you fucks?" And everyone was like so affronted. They were like, "Oh,
Yeah, Jeff was fine.
yeah, it was
Jeez.
great." And I'm all like, "Yeah."
world come alive, Jeff.
Which recordings that's we can go back and enjoy.
I just love that halfway through that campaign, I got tired of saying that I could only say one word and went, "No, fucking Big can talk now."
You progressed.
I progressed. It was
a language
that was
progression.
mostly Trevor just going, "I can't stand not being able to talk."
Where do you go? What do you do? What do
An
you
inn
want?
to sleep for the night
An inn to sleep for the night.
is my
To
thought,
check for
obviously.
bed
It is present right next to the gambling hall.
there another one not next to that place?
This is- oh my god. Take me to Vegas. I just rolled 2 doubles. Yes, except it's going to be either one door towards the south gate and one towards the north gate.
But it's 3 doors down.
Quite a few more than 3, but yes.
Yeah. And see if we keep. Never mind.
We're heading
It's a
north,
multiple
right?
of 3 doors down.
So we should pick the north.
I mean, that does make sense.
That does.
There are some shops I would like to hit in the morning, though, if we are
That's right.
amenable.
That's right.
May I?
But I believe the potion shop is near the north gate, so I'm down. What?
May I go sleep in the woods like my people do?
You may.
Thank you.
You are closest near the east gate,
That might not be
which will
safe.
take you out towards the
Oh,
forest.
it's safe. I come from a land very far away, and we do this
And his
all
foresight
the
will
time.
warn
Oh,
him
right.
of incoming danger.
Yep.
None of them are aware of
Just
your
gonna find a tree.
4-time allotment, so you're just like, oh, he can do it whenever, all the time. Yeah,
Yep.
that's fine.
All
Yeah.
the time.
Because clearly it works every time as well, and we should
Yeah.
trust in it implicitly.
Absolutely.
And her being a human, she definitely knows these things.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm also.
You Hume.
It's like you look at me one day and you're just like, fucking pleb.
You're able to find a nice tree to pee against, and
Great.
you're able to lay down and go to sleep quite
In your
nicely.
Next to your peak.
Next to your piece.
Daenerys is quite warm.
No! She's not with you!
Pee is very warm.
If she's going to be attached to any one person in particular, it'll be the person that saved her.
Me.
No.
My foresight guided us there in that direction
No.
to buy her freedom.
Anyway, the one who gave up a fortune to save her.
Oh, you mean the one who bamboozled a casino for 10,000 gold?
I am nothing
Still
if not
offended.
pure at heart.
By that. The purest. Casino employee.
No good deed goes unpunished. Yes. To the inn? To the
To
north?
the inn.
Okay. Alright. You find an inn called 2 Tiers. It's 2-story.
I was-
Actually, 2
I was
tiers.
really hoping you were going to say there's 3 stories just to fuck with me.
There's a basement. Anyway,
Same
it's
time.
not the same. So you enter, and he's just like, "Oh,
Is it mountain themed?
you want to sleep here?" Absolutely, there is a room
No,
available.
no, 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 no,
Alright,
no, no, no.
roll to
What was
check
that
for bed
first
bugs.
shit?
We're not
Oh,
usually.
I rolled a 4 for bed
What
bug
was
check.
that first shit?
We're not usually like picked over the inn down south. To
Does
be
that
honest.
mean we get a discount for coming here?
Fuck. Fine.
Ah,
4
excellent.
gold pieces for your room instead of 10, like normal.
Excellent.
Jesus.
About 5. That seems more fair.
Sure.
Doing.
Reverse bargaining.
Daenerys approves.
That's not a thing.
Daenerys.
It is now!
Danny liked that.
Oh, God.
I offer him the gold.
Oh,
Right.
cool. You're paying. Sweet.
So, negotiation with the snake woman. Then receives money from a snake woman. Goes, okay, well,
The negotiations
upstairs.
were short.
there will be breakfast in the morning. We're Holiday Inn, so go on.
It's going to be a really
Holiday.
shitty powdered eggs.
Also, random side note. I was at a Holiday Inn all day today for work, so I was at a training. I noticed today that every hotel in existence, it seems like, has the same smell.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed this?
There's the smell.
But Holiday Inn in particular
Oh,
has
no.
the same smell
I
no
believe
matter where you
Oh,
go.
no, it makes sense. They would
Really?
use the same cleaning products and whatnot.
Probably.
If it was a chain, yeah.
Smells like simple green and regret.
It's funny you say that because the other day I was joking about using the bathroom inside the store because there's only one. So you have that really awkward moment where you go and use the bathroom and one of your coworkers that you're with every day did it before that. And I walked in after one of the other employees who shall go unnamed and it smelled like cauliflower and sadness.
Ew.
Are they vegan?
I don't think so, but
Is
they
that why you
are
tacked
on a
on the saddest
really
part?
weird diet that's like nothing but protein bars. It's effing weird, and
That's
it was just
really
like, and I was just like, oh yeah, cool.
I do like that description. I do not remember cauliflower. The smell. Why am I saying
Try the cheese, sir. They say it tastes of despair. Anyway, sorry.
All of you find a room, or all of you except for Jeff find a room with 2 beds. They're both queen size. You may all sleep together. Anyway, the only man in the party is not present. Therefore, it's not weird. It's kind of gay, but whatever. Who cares?
I'm super gay.
We're all
I am
inclusive here.
super gay as well, and so is my character.
So who sleeps with who tonight?
I go back down and I pay for another room because I don't like sharing beds.
Oh,
Michael?
I can sleep on the floor.
Meanwhile, and Goromir's like, fuck!
Nobody followed!
My character does not mind sleeping on the floor, honestly.
Do you sleep with Daenerys or do you sleep with Jenny's character?
Or do
I'll
you
climb
come
to
to
bed
take
choice
first
is
and whoever else
obvious.
gets in.
Who do you sleep with?
Well, she's firsties. Oh, man.
Oh, Daenerys, I guess, if she's okay with that.
Daenerys.
Daenerys, I guess.
Daenerys
Who the
offers
fuck
to
is
sleep on
this?
the floor to give you more room.
Oh,
Does my room not also have 2 beds?
no.
does.
She can sleep in the bed, and I'll sleep on the floor if that makes her feel more comfortable.
Can I hear their
But-
shuffling?
No.
Okay.
I'm doing a
Then
bed
I'm just
bug
gonna
check.
lounge out on my bed.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 10.
For what?
Bed bugs.
Oh, this is an inn in the poor side of town in Redstone. Yeah, there's bed bugs.
Okay.
It's like a delicacy that you have in bedtime snack. Like that's not just a part of it. It's part of the experience. You get no experience for eating bed bugs,
What's part of it?
but it's part of it.
It's okay. I have healing magic.
It's like you guys sleep through the night, healing to full, even though you're already all at full.
Great.
It is suddenly 8 a.m. in the morning, and you're just like, yeah, shops are open. And you also know that all of the churches
Oh.
and like temples and religious centers in the town are going to be open now too.
I was gonna say like burn them all to the ground, that I remembered I'm playing a religious character.
Yeah, all are.
Damn it.
Well, unless if there's one of Poseidon for some reason. I'm not interested.
There is one at Poseidon.
Is there one for everyone?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Cool. I go off and see if there is one for Artemis.
There is one for everyone except for.
Oh.
I'm kidding. There is one for Artemis.
I'll just go out in the woods then.
You find that there is actually quite a large. Is mausoleum a tomb?
What?
Synonymous
Yes.
mausoleums are
Okay.
usually more
So
ostentatious.
that's not
It's
the
the
word I'm looking
house
for.
one.
There is a cathedral that commemorates all of the 12 Olympians and none of the minor gods, sadly. So yes, you can go up to the podium that signifies her, which is the one with the moon with an arrow coming out of it, and you're just like, it looks like a penis. Anyway, and you can bow to it and pray to Artemis
It's
directly.
like
if
that's
you
the
wish
one
to.
joke that Apollo had to play
Yes.
on Artemis was
Yeah.
how he like turned her symbol and made it phallic.
I do
Seems Apollo-y.
that.
A follower of Artemis would definitely look at that way.
No.
What do you pray for?
Penises.
Good favor and luck and battle,
Sorry, peni.
basically.
D20.
So
Holy
proud of
crap.
myself for cracking you up.
She received a 20 on her prayer roll directly on an Artemis signifying point.
There you
So
go.
that'll come back later. Maybe. I don't know.
I prayed for like
Your shoulders together.
what did I say? Good favor and like luck in battle.
You are confident that you were heard.
I was gonna say, she has 0 cunning. She just prayed at like the wrong altar. It was like, oh, Artemis. And Apollo's like, ugh.
I don't want this shit.
You all notice that Daenerys sits at one of the pews and does
Mr.
not
Wise
pray to
Guy.
any of the 12.
Because she's a West.
I didn't want to tag along.
Fucking outsider, man.
Actually,
Fine.
that's right.
Yeah.
By the old gods and the new.
I walk in, and now the party starts. Because the party starts when I walk in.
Don't stop making.
And I clop over to Danny, obviously.
She meets you in the street outside of the inn and goes, "Oh, good morning."
Good morning. I thought that I was going to walk up to her at the cathedral, and she was sitting down at one of the pews. Did I miss my chance?
Yes.
I said good morning.
She says good morning again, really weirded out that
Yeah.
you said it twice. Anyway, go on.
Exactly. So we exchange pleasantries. And I say, who did you pray to?
Oh, the gods that I follow aren't worshipped here.
Can I be here watching this train wreck?
This
Yes.
Right.
You're all outside the inn, having slept really strangely with bed bugs.
You know, I absolutely.
All start scratching. That's so funny.
I
The centaur
absolutely.
notices how all 4 women are itchy. He's like,
You guys had a good time.
Orgy.
you should
I-
have been there, man.
I understand what it feels like to not have a god to pray to, because I too come from a very faraway land in which we didn't worship any of these gods. But in my short time here at Redstone, I chose Poseidon, and I'm going to go pray to him. Clip, clop,
Bandwagon.
Is he the god of horses?
Yes.
You know what?
Hmm.
I'll get back to you on that,
Hey.
because I'm a new follower.
That's the first thing he said that I believed.
She looks very doubtful suddenly of your piety.
Just imagine
And
Ingot
she-
finishing that with finger guns.
Just sort of, she just, by Buddy Christ.
Yeah,
She just sort of leaves you to it.
yeah,
You go pray to Poseidon.
absolutely.
Okay. He is second from the right, near the nearest the center. At that point,
Okay, I go to the second from the right, nearest the center.
it is a trident head.
The trident head.
A trident head, like poking
Oh,
out of a pedestal.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought like it was Poseidon and he had like a trident for a head.
That is too much.
As goofy as that would be, no.
Okay, so my first thing I tell him is I'm asking for clarity as a new follower.
You the
Horses.
Please do pray that prayer.
For I am a centaur and I'm lost in this new land.
in the sea of
15.
people.
You hear a muttering behind you from one of the priests that says, "Yes, he's God. Yes, he's God of horses."
Thanks for the assist, bro. I mean, my centaur would obviously have a different dialect coming from a faraway land.
He sidles away, ignoring you.
It was Oswald
Religious
the
types.
Centaur.
By the way, I would love it, Taylor, if for the entire campaign, if you continue to follow Hephaestus, if you mispronounced his name on purpose, because Hephaestus is difficult to pronounce, and so you're just like Hephaesty.
Vulcan.
Yeah, Vulcan. Anyway,
This is an ancient Rome.
Where did that come from?
What?
The whole Hephaestus is hard to pronounce thing.
Because I've always had a hard time pronouncing his name, and I think that
It's
she's
spelled funny.
Oh,
it's spelt ridiculous, and I
It
think
is.
yeah. Anyway,
alright. And then I'm going to pray again.
for what?
This time I'm going to pray. So,
Please let Daenerys ride me.
hold on.
My bad.
Stealing my you're stealing my
Damn.
wave, man.
Oh, the house
I had,
symbol.
I would tell him, I had someone in this cathedral clarify for me that you are indeed the god of horses. Of course, in which I would hope that you forgive me for being so improper. And I'm gonna keep rolling this. I have a house banner which is of the wave. And I want it to be enticing enough for Daenerys to ride atop it. 15.
Same roll.
You convince yourself that you smell a sea breeze coming from the pedestal,
All right.
but in truth, we have no idea if he heard it at all.
Yeah, I am wishing for some weird things right now. But
Like
it's okay.
Poseidon in reality is just ethereal and invisible, and he's actually just spread his cheeks right in front of the centaur's face and just lets one go.
Nice cloaca fart. What do you eat with a trident head? How do you eat, rather? To the prongs.
To the window.
To the Bronx.
Taylor, what do you do this morning?
Is the altar for Hephaestus nearby?
I just really want you in like a really critical moment to like refer to him as Lord Hepatitis or something.
Uncle Fungus.
Lord Hephaestus.
Lord Hepatitis' hammer is on his pedestal far to the left. Imagine Thor's hammer, just setting on like kind of diagonal.
Mjolnir.
Yeah, Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
And a fiery symbol is on the edge of the hammer, and that would be his pedestal. Yes.
Okay.
So the only one that didn't go to the cathedral then is Trevor.
Pick it up.
I'll go up
If you are worthy.
and set my hand on it, but I'm not going to pick it. But I'm going to pray that my flames are burn hot and hit true.
D20 prayer check.
That's hot.
Yeah. Thank you.
Poetic.
5.
Your first crack.
The stone feels cold as you grip onto the handle, and you wonder if he heard you, and you also have this bitterness of like, well, maybe the pedestal's not made well enough, so he doesn't like have his energy in it, so he's not able to hear me because this pedestal's made of shit. So like a bitter edge is part of your prayer because you didn't have this satisfying little like moment. Daenerys still does not pray at any of the pedestals.
Of course not.
Does the party move its way north?
No, I want to shop first, remember? That's why I didn't go in.
Okay, what do you fucking want?
I just want to buy potions and sell the gym.
Oh, yeah, that's a point.
Okay, so you go...
Shit, I forgot about
Okay.
potions. Damn it.
Good job.
She's open.
Amicia.
Shred.
You make your way to the northern gate-ish area where you know that the apothecarian will be sitting there.
Apothecarian.
Yes.
And now
What?
we're in Scotland.
Isn't it just apothecary?
I call it apothecarian.
Maybe that's what he is.
She-
That's his world.
Is sitting outside with a cauldron filled with like lime green bubbling fluid. And she's sitting there with a brown robe, like very oversized, like you can't even see her hands, that they're like her arms are curled in front of her, and the hood is so large that like it's covering most of her face. And she sounds like she's talking to someone, or it looks like she's talking to someone because there's a guy kind of like bending over her, like talking down to her. And you guys see this from pretty far off because you're walking down a street. And the guy, in mid-conversation with her, it seems, deliberately looks up at all of you, pauses a couple seconds, and then goes back down to say something to her, like a final question. She answers, apparently, because then he walks away from you guys, like down a side street.
It's like a Dark Souls character.
I've never played Dark Souls. That's the second time you've referenced it, and I'm like,
frustrating.
it must be a very good game if I'm basing everything off Dark Souls without knowing it's Dark Souls.
Basically, anything that's creepy to me is just like, oh, it's like a Dark Souls character.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
You make your way up to her, and she says, "Yes. Have you come with questions?"
my question is, do you have potions for me to buy?
Of course I do.
Mana potions?
I have a fine stock. Not the most...
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
There, now we're even.
Everyone starts burping, and she's just like, leave.
That was me, not me.
She says...
Notice I didn't burp in my character's voice.
I need burp of Gorgon. Anyone have burp of Gorgon for
Sure,
one of
This
my
is your
days?
lucky day.
Brew one up
just
for
get
you.
it. Just get a violet.
She says, I do have mana potions, but they're not as potent as I'm willing to separate myself with. I can give you essentially minor MP potions for 100 gold each.
Wait. You don't want to part with them because they're too weak, but you're still going to sell them to me.
No. What I meant to have her say was that she has stronger ones that she does not want to separate with, but she's willing to sell the lesser ones. Yes.
Hey, that's fine. 100 gold?
Yes.
We can't do any better than that. I don't see very many other customers around.
She does not even deem that question with an answer.
Well, shit. I'm just trying to haggle. I thought that's what you do in the market. You haggle. Fine. I'll just do one minor mana potion.
Do you have any potions that would make someone older by chance? Because I'm really tired of playing a 19-year-old.
I really thought you were going somewhere with a Daenerys bit
Thank
instead.
you. Me too. Like,
really
Jeff,
glad you were
stop
not.
being a creep.
Well, that too. I mean, that would be great.
I've had a
Add
couple
on like
centuries
maybe
for
like
you.
5 or 6 years.
You all notice that Amelia Clark actually separates from you guys and goes to look at the actual shelves behind the
I thought it
woman.
was Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, behind her, and she starts looking at them and starts like picking up ingredients in like different colored bottles. And the woman sort of tilts her head, like listening to the sounds of glass clinking, taking interest in Danny's movements. Yes, Trevor.
How much does a minor mana potion recover?
2d4 plus 6.
Thank you.
Sorry, 2d6 plus 4. My God. 2d6
I was looking
plus 4.
like,
This is why I write in
I asked
pencil.
if there's any discount potions.
No.
There's
Can I
this
roll
one
for
for male enhancement.
What, Jenny?
Can I roll for
I have potion of
the question?
Gorgon
Yes.
burp.
9.
No.
Okay.
Daenerys says, "What is this one?" And she's holding a black potion.
Oh,
And she says,
careful with that.
"Young one, put that down."
Yes, really.
First of all, I don't really like how you said "blah."
Yeah.
Gently, gently.
Daenerys puts it down and says, "How did you know that I was picking that one up? Forgive me, but your eyes seem to be weak." And she says, "I know the location of all of my items on every shelf of my
Really
store."
makes me want to use mental prowess to make one red and one jiggle. I'll resist.
She says, Danny says, "What is your name?" And the woman says, "Names are pretty, but useless."
Her names are pretty.
But useless.
Oh, that's her last name.
Man free. I'm like really disinterested if they don't have an aging potion, and I'm gonna go.
Actually, I didn't roll for that. Hold on.
My character's cheap.
No, they don't.
Do you know of any place where I might be able to find an aging potion?
Give me some time, and I may be able to find
Now,
the
you see, if I
ingredients
give you
for
time, then I'm becoming older, and I'm not gonna fall for that trick.
Because then you're just getting shit for free.
If you are meant to age, you will age naturally.
Wise.
You know, aging is unpretty, but useful.
You are speaking to someone who's been alive for a very long time.
So you must be really, really useful. I fucking hate 19-year-olds.
Then why did you make yourself 19?
Because it would be
Right.
funny.
And you can make yourself 316 like I did.
Good for you.
Make yourself
really?
609.
I'm fucking 20. 26, but...
30.
Anyway.
You know,
There's- So if there's any mana potions left, I'm gonna buy one as well.
Yes. 100 gold, please.
Okay. Goodbye, gold.
oh, there you are.
Are there HP potions?
Yes, 100 gold.
Wait, do you think they were going to be the last on the mana ones?
Well-
you think you're better than me?
It doesn't hurt to ask.
2d6 plus 4. They're 100 gold.
It doesn't hurt to ask. She takes a flash, just bang off your head. Ow! Okay, it did hurt.
Oh, yeah, I should get a helmet. Instead of this
Walk them with
do-rag that I
bracers.
picked up off of that tapestry.
2d6 plus 4.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Anything else,
Okay.
guys?
No.
That's what I was looking for.
I'll just
Daenerys
You're
seems to
right.
be resistant to leaving this woman's stall. But she does.
Are you looking to buy something?
No. She's just very interested in the things that she's seeing. She's like a child in a candy shop.
Oh.
Have you ever been to an apothecary before?
No.
That explains your fascination.
Maybe we should take up apothecary.
It's not a skill that she can have.
I think
not
you're a
until
witch.
you level
Probably
up.
for
Subtly
the best.
well-delivered joke against me. Thank you. It's in the DM notes, okay? Jesus.
I know, there's a lot of space here.
That was funny. I laughed at that.
So, my official question now is, it sounds like you guys have finished your chore list. Is there anything else in Redstone that you'd like to do? Yes, Trevor.
Try and sell the gem.
Oh, fuck yeah. The woman takes the topaz, rubs it around her palms, and says...
Her really, really old palms.
She even lifts her head up a little bit, but you still don't see her face entirely.
I'm like, fucking like...
And says, I will offer you
An aging potion.
500 gold for it.
Oh.
Do I know what the hell gems are used for beyond just material wealth in this world?
You don't.
Shit. Then yes.
You idiot. I'm going to make an aging potion with us now.
Toshi
and sell
would
it
have
for
liked
600
that.
gold.
My character in the last game. Shinies.
Can Trevor know what they do?
No.
Damn it. Trevor is really
Dual
curious.
representation.
See, now I'm starting to wonder if I have enough money to buy a staff.
Get you a staff.
Is there a weapon shop nearby or like an?
You would have to retreat back to the town square.
What are you running from?
Running from?
We said retreat back.
Would you all mind if I went shopping real fast? I did not think I was going to get this much money for it.
I am going to go into the wilderness and pass time doing centaur things in the wood. And if you want to know what centaur things are, too bad.
I don't. You're 19.
We know exactly what centaur things in the wood are.
He humps a down tree so he can basically masturbate that way.
No, he's a horse. He just kind of leans back and forth and it just
You walk, you walk back to the town square, understanding full well that Redstone's a rather silly place and rather boring when the festival's not around because people are kind of just quiet after the festival is over.
No, there was fun stuff like the murders.
You find your way to the magic shop. And there's a woman in a long brown robe and her face covered in... I'm kidding.
It's actually dock and shoe shit.
It's a young elven lass, and she is like, "Hello.
Hello.
What can I do for you?"
Is she dark elf?
Is this like creepy Daenerys young or like okay? Hello.
Hello.
Aging potion.
No. I came here to purchase something, but instead I think I'm here for sparkling conversation.
Oh my.
Oh.
I always miss out on all the good things.
My
That's why you don't
character's
go to the woods,
totally
bro.
watching this too.
I do have a fiancé. I'm so sorry.
Murder.
I was like legit making a character choice in my head of like, would Dionysia care about that? Or nah, she's
Man
not
or
care
woman?
about that.
Well,
My loss, but perhaps instead we can make this a business arrangement. I am in the market for purchasing a magical staff. What have you?
Let me see. Let me see. She does not have a staff, but she does have a wide selection of rods. That she uses
Yeah, she
uses
does.
in
has
spare
rods.
time.
He stood up and runs.
Some of them are wet. Thank you for having such a good sense of humor.
It's because they're wands of water magic. Duh.
They're ice rods that have melted in the sun.
Literally.
I thought they were wet because they were placed inside of her vagina.
Some of them are popsicles.
Honey.
It's like I walk in and she's like, ah!
Her vagine.
And another one. Lesser on the butt. Sorry. Couldn't get it as far. Alright.
What elements we got going on here with the rods? I don't like.
Ooh,
I don't like
she has
rods
4
on
of
staff,
them.
but-
She has 4 of them. Hold on. There is a rod of fire.
See that hot rod?
There's a rod of arcane.
Yeah.
There's a rod of water.
That's the one.
And there's a... Oh, no.
How long are these?
And there's a rod of wind.
Just curious, but not for that reason.
Yeah, you're curious. Actually, fair question along Jenny's lines. Like, when we're talking rod, I am failing to come up with a mental image of what these things look like.
Lengthen
Do you know
girth, please.
the ones that I showed you from Universal Studios?
Aye.
Imagine like that kind of like spirally, ornate looking type of ones that some of them look like that and some of them look like they're made in someone's backyard. About roughly 12 to 15 inches each.
Okay. So, okay. How much?
So like a triple hander.
The look of concern on the third one.
Centaurs can do it. Although it's more of a
So,
puffy.
Clop. Clop clip.
rods increase magic by 1, and with an elemental based one, it makes it easier to cast that element magic. Also, zaps make it that element. Gold wise, they cost $350.
So you could sit there about tree feeding. I will buy the arcane one. Are you there with me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She
So-
stayed by the apothecarian. So, like, why do you wear brown?
Such a drab color.
It's a question that I would ask. Okay, come on, man.
Red is so superior.
I'm sorry, 350 right, Tommy?
Drink it. You
Man.
joked about it.
I'm very tired. You know what's funny? Had it been 5 gold more, I would have. It'd been 420, bro. Anyway. If I get the other one for you, what do I get in return?
What
Oh.
wouldn't you get?
A hand job. Wait, here, girl. Never
Maybe.
mind. Ineffectual.
So D&D's
Wait
over.
a minute.
With my arcane rod, we can make that.
And on that note,
Woo!
what do you want?
Describe to me the weather of the woods right now.
Oh,
In great
that
detail.
sounds
Sunny,
nice.
very heavy in dew.
Oh, I want to go to the woods.
Why the fuck do you want mine?
Because it's fire.
We should go to the woods, guys.
Oh, fire.
You sold that one to her for enough. You put the money towards
That
it.
sounds
And
dirty.
see if you have enough, and we'll chip in the rest. How about that?
Daenerys picks up the water rod and starts waving it around. Nothing happens, and she looks disappointed.
I have a regular wand. How much would you take for it?
She takes
In
it and says, "Where did you find this? It looks so used."
Oh my.
100,
Hmm.
I mean, how much for the fire rod?
350.
I just turn and look at you like, hey.
So you've got that. You've got 87 gold.
87.
Yeah, fine. I'll pay the difference.
Yeah.
All right.
So 187 less 350. Oh my god, I don't want
You're in
to
the
math.
woods,
163.
Thank you.
It's 0 gold. I do owe you one.
262 gold left. All right, there you go.
What?
So +1 to magic. My damage for zaps is arcane now. And what does it do for the arcane spells?
So the arcane spells now cost 1 MP less to cast.
So that includes magic missiles, which I now have.
Was that the same for the fire rod?
Yes.
Those are some cool things. When I have magic powers.
Less
don't
MP.
have
Cool. Thank you. I'm gonna do +1 for my magic. So that is my willpower. That was the wrong one. I fell in the toilet. Okay.
Gwen Stacy.
In the interim, I have 8 magic. Alright, that's all I wanted to do in town.
Lovely. You all make it to the northern gate. You find a
All
centaur.
right.
Are you leaving?
Good luck. Dun, dun,
I think Tommy's ready for us to go.
Yes.
I'm ready. I mean,
Uh,
the woods are heavy and dew.
The 5 of you stand
sunny.
in front of the lifted gate of the northern gate. The gate is open for you to a gate outside.
That's your
Again-
name.
Huh?
The gate.
A gate, yeah.
Okay.
A gate makes her way out first because her name starts with gate. Wait. And then
She takes a lengthy gate and through the gate.
You are approached by 2 guardsmen that hold their hands up and say, "Wait."
Ah,
Wait
jeez.
to
The
get
Kokiri sword to pass.
I just got my new sword.
Just kill him.
Is that the Kokiri shield too?
Damn.
Piece of shit. All right.
Excuse me, we're on our way to Narnia.
They stop you and say, "There's been a series of robberies lately. We have to check your bags."
There have been a series of Tumnuses coming out of closets.
Oh, really?
Do you allow them to check your bags on your way into Disneyland?
How dare
Be
you?
careful with that. That happens everywhere you go. Enjoy your trip.
Take a small bag.
At least you're not
Literally
diabetic.
check it everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, I got nothing to hide. There's literally nothing in my inventory.
They check through your things, easily find that you're not hiding anything, wonder why 2 of you have gemstones, and you're just like, wow. Okay, yeah, you're free to go.
Didn't
Yeah,
you
I don't know why
sell it?
anybody would.
I still have mine.
Yeah.
And you have one too?
I do.
You guys now hit the road.
Emerald.
Oh,
Can I have travel music, please?
Oh, sure.
I'm extremely
Mubby.
offended by the
I
fact that
want
they
a
searched me.
gem.
You weren't in the first session, I'm sorry.
Hey, Jenny. Sorry.
As you guys make your way out onto the road, you feel the spirit of Hermes rise through you, and you're just like, travel, adventure, sunlight, it
I'm
burns.
gonna go mess
Who's
with
Hermes?
some people.
Okay, and you guys make your way forward,
You don't want to know.
and you just know that Narn is approximately northeast. Do you venture?
Sucks for this.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys witness a hawk sitting atop a tree about 1 hour later, and it looks down at you and preens.
Can I just, like,
Tobias was
cast fire at it?
Yes, you may.
By the way, I have Archimedes out.
You cast fire, it explodes,
No!
and its carcass falls to the ground, and you have to actually pick it up rather quickly or else it's gonna create a forest fire.
Can we eat it?
A giant grizzly bear steps out saying, "Only you, oh fuck!"
That's not appropriate,
Why?
given the circumstance.
Why are women so prone to destroying birds with fire in these campaigns?
What was the other instance?
Her!
The Draconian.
Were you in that?
Oh,
Was that-
I was not in that
Oh, I
one.
think that was Jem.
It was somebody.
He was-
Wasn't
I thought it
me,
was
but I
yours.
think you told us about it last
Well, no,
time.
it was my campaign, if
Yeah.
that was the
Oh.
question, but yeah.
Yeah.
That
was-
was,
You have
That was when
a
she was a
toasty
Gripply and
hawk
ate people.
carcass.
you just spontaneously blew up a
That's
bird with
funny,
fire.
Yes.
But
I don't.
if I may ask a simple question, what the fuck?
Is she hungry?
My character's actually very much like, what the fuck as well right now.
I
Because
pick it up.
I love the
wordlessly.
forest, how dare you?
Since all of you had this nice roll and nice experience, and apparently you did something about it, receive 25 XP because I'm feeling gracious.
Oh,
You get to receive 30.
I was gonna say,
sweet. I ding.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there you go. You. This is like Dragon Age 2 when you pick up a thing of elf fruit and Fenris levels up.
why, Fenris? Why? It's just,
It's like you just
I'm-
plug
I'm
a plant and
learning
he starts
so
glowing,
much
and you're
right
like,
now.
"Duh!"
I'm just learning so much right now.
Holy shit, you could take those.
Wait, is
Those are
that
just ready for you to take.
is that elf fruit?
Because he's an elf.
Please decrease your MP for that
They did.
action.
They
Okay.
You know, you could have zapped it with a rod too. It probably would have
You know
done the
what?
same thing.
You guys find a fork in the road, left and right.
Stop touching me.
I take the left fork.
Should we talk about it?
No, we should go to the right because that would be
Paths
northeast.
divulged in the wood, and I.
Could you not use your foresight to see which one we were supposed to go
Are
You
we
to?
not
wouldn't believe me
eating them,
anyway. Let's go right.
It's a new day, so you do have all 4 now.
I tell them that my foresight says that we should go right, but I don't use the ability.
Can we tell anything just about the past?
And also, my common sense tells me that we should go right anyway because we're heading north and it's to the northeast, so we should go right.
Give me a cunning check.
I'm gonna give myself a 10.
8.
I'm
There.
also from the forest, and I know the forests really well.
You don't trust the accuracy of how true north this path has gone. It's possible that it's bent one way or the other, so that it could be that left actually will get you northeast, and the right will take you southeast. Or true
Hey
east.
guys, you know what we should have gotten before we left town? A map.
We should have traveled at night because I can tell directions and my foresight's better with the stars.
I can show you
It's
the
too
world.
dangerous.
It's not dangerous at all with the force
Shining,
at night.
shimmering, splendid.
Great, now I get to go home with that. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that.
My character
Do you
shakes
sing?
his head at you for a one.
I ask Daenerys. Daenerys,
She
You're
says. She says from atop your back. What?
why was I not told she was writing that?
It's like
Actually-
Ingot. It's just like, when the hell did you get up there?
In the heat of the day, you think she is, but in truth, she's actually by your right side. You're just like, oh, that was
man.
so close. Question.
You're a child. Which way should we go?
I am not a child.
I didn't mean to offend.
Too late.
I was just going by, like, I shouldn't finish that. But, you know what?
I'm sorry, I've had so many moments like that lately where you're just
Yeah.
like, no.
Yes. Shouldn't finish that. Nope. I've already said too much. Sorry, it's just that everyone is telling me I shouldn't finish that either. Which way should we go?
She says left.
Why?
I have a good feeling about it.
Her
It's your
foresight
force-
is telling her.
I'm with her.
Right, left.
Sure, believe the child and not the
child.
centaur with foresight.
Left sounds good to me.
Bad enough.
You make your way left.
Majority rules. I was thinking both wrong, right?
You guys come across a camp.
Oh, great.
You hear it from a ways off, thinking like, oh, it's like a band, because they're very loud and ruckus, and it sounds like drums. And as you make your way around this bend, you see that there is a fire with no fewer than six goblins, and there is a satyr tied up between all of them.
Motherfucker, what did you just say?
A satyr tied up between all of them.
That's kinky.
I was gonna say, are you like horny, or are you like absolutely
No,
not on my watch?
Yo, that
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Like, I'm clip-clopping so hard over there.
Something else is hard too.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, it's not because she's not on my fucking back.
What's the difference between a satyr and a faun?
Roman and Greek. These are satyrs.
Okay.
Fawns are Roman.
What
To
a,
quote Coach.
what
whatever his
a
name
wonderfully insightful question for a
Hedge.
fucking battle that I'm starting right goddamn now.
No, I'm 100% on board with that.
Sure.
was.
I just got
Daenerys
heroic
makes
strike.
something clear to all of you.
What? Child.
She says and admits that she has the ability Inspire, which allows all of you to receive a +1 to non-combat D20 rolls.
Inspire!
One more time, sorry.
Well, that'd be great for my foresight.
All
good thing you
non-combat
used that.
rolls you guys have, they're D20. Now go up by 1, as long as Daenerys is within your party.
Oh,
Well,
sick.
shit, fuck.
It's really good to have her along.
That's pretty
Yeah.
handy.
It
Also,
is.
the ability is called Inspire, Daenerys Targaryen.
Hey,
That's cool.
that's cool. And also, I'm summoning my sword, and I already have my fairy active. I already
Summoning your
have-
sword
I
out of
always
where?
have
The
Noah
lake?
with me.
The
Always.
sword does not activate, though. You didn't make the sound.
Well, I also haven't marked the MP for it either, so...
Can I use magic missile?
You do. You can, yeah. Range goes first.
I want it to be a
do.
surprise attack.
Oh.
Clip, clop.
That's a 19, is that? Does your spell burst chance go up with the
I'm charging.
willpower?
I'm sorry?
Every 5 points of willpower
Yes.
increases. So
Yes.
I crit, because I just rolled a nat
Beautiful.
19.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
And, so you crit. Where do your bolts go? There are 6 of them, and there is one that looks to be blatantly a mage.
You
Oh,
do...
yeah, all of
You
it
do
on him.
know... You do know that...
Oh, magic
Yeah.
missile can't crit.
Yeah.
Cannot spell burst right there. I even wrote it down. Alright, fair deal.
Otherwise, it would be insanely broken.
Yes, it would. Fire 2 bolts of energy, deal arcane damage equal to magic per bolt. Yeah, I'm just going to hit both of the bolts onto Magey boy.
And how much damage would that be?
So equal to magic, so that would be 8 times 2 would be 16.
16 damage.
Yep.
That goblin screeches, and all of them stop having this reverie and this party. Look at the one that screams, see the bolt sticking out of its gut, look at where they came from, and go.
Oh. Ooh, I love it when you make sounds.
It hurts my throat.
Take the little hair tie out of my hair to let my hair loose, and that's my turn.
That's your minor action. Ranged party first, which means Pyra. And neither of you, so Pyra.
I'm gonna zap the nearest.
Can't wait to find out. What
What's your magic now?
8.
Hell yeah.
8 fire damage, not burning, but fire damage. Alright.
Did you attack the mage?
She attacked the closest.
Oh.
Is the mage still standing?
Yes. Agate, your turn.
I got
Because you have dex. You may get to them as your minor
I
action.
do. I have 4 decks.
Much more Greek.
Agate is actually a really fucking cool name.
It actually really is.
What's
That's not my nurse.
What?
Agate's your name, isn't it?
We were saying Agate.
Oh. What ability did you get with your level up?
I got Rogue Strike.
Oh, I love that ability so
It's good.
much.
It's great.
I love that.
It's a trash ability. Don't ever use it.
Shut the front door.
Shut your pie hole.
Hey, did you equip your longsword like I told you to?
I'm gonna hit you in the dick.
I'm 19.
Not
Gonna
this.
hit you in your Dragon Ball Z drawings.
Ah,
No, I would never.
When I was a kid, I saw
So how do
Dragon
you
Ball
attack
Z,
them
and I
if
thought
you
it was
do
Dragon
attack?
Balls.
They're all too big for me to use the racial ability on, aren't they?
Goblins?
Oh no, you can use it. They're
Goblins are
comparable to
rinky
humans.
dink, yo.
Okay.
They're comparable to humans.
It does say it has to be like pretty much my size.
It is.
And you're like 6.5
I'm
goddamn
really
feet
big.
tall.
You're Trevor's height.
I know. She's
Okay.
shorter than I am. Let's not get mixed up.
I like half an inch. What?
It's very important to me.
Okay. I rolled a 15 plus 4 to do the flash forward.
It works.
Okay. Oh, I
Do you
didn't
use it
specify
on?
who.
Oh, yeah. Who do you spec?
The mage.
The mage.
Dog bears.
I was just thinking like the mage. The mage.
Das Mage is petrified for one turn and goes.
It really sucks to be that mage right now.
Yeah, right.
I charge in and I attack the closest one because I'm pissed. And I go.
Thank you.
That was good.
That was really good. Yeah.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
No, you haven't.
Damn, you guys are really good at, telling when I'm lying.
We're just assuming always.
Damn, I lie a lot. Alright, I attack. Regular attack, not smite. 12 plus...
It hits.
Fuck. I was like, yeah, it's just dead. It's D6 plus... Oh my god. D6 plus 10. 14.
Damn, Daniel.
Wow.
Oops.
I do 14.
That one looks very bloody, very weakened, and near death. Their turn. The mage does not act.
Good job.
Crit fail.
Fine.
Don't do that. Oh, I hate that. You know, I hate
Sorry,
that.
sorry.
What's your
Ooh.
defense?
5.
How was that threatening? That was threatening. Gonna end up like Robert Baratheon.
No Borons. All the drinks,
okay there, babe?
none of the Borons.
Yeah,
You're staring at my
It's
character
okay.
sheet while biting your lip.
You are dealt 10 damage total.
Oh.
Your character.
Oh. Someone in our party took damage.
You are also dealt 10 damage from 2 separate hits.
8 damage. Go fuck yourself.
Player please. The mage
Unpetrified?
unstones and goes.
He's no longer hard.
No, he finishes his...
It caught in his throat with the stone.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's fair, I guess.
Jenny, your turn.
My turn already?
You got the dex, girl.
You got the dicks, girl.
She's got the dex.
What was I just going to ask you?
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she's got dexterity.
That's really good.
Thank you. It's too many syllables, but I do
Oh,
like
true,
it.
that's false. I cannot punch when I have my sword equipped.
Maybe it's Jenny P.
Sad.
The only way you can act as a monk is if you are unarmed.
Sick. I thought so. Okay, cool. That's right. All right. I am going
Guys,
to
off.
just regular attack.
It's only a
the mage
cockney,
with
I
my
don't know.
sword.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a 2.
Ooh,
That's
what's your dex?
unfortunate. It's 4.
It
I get a
actually-
plus
it
2
hits.
attack
It
as
hits.
well because I have arms training.
Nice. Very good. It does hit.
So that's 8. Acht. You okay, Jenny?
Yeah.
Go.
Painful.
Okay.
Dan the wrong peepay.
Let's see if I remember how to do this.
Type in
Okay,
Spanish.
5 of that.
What is it?
Plus that is 9. Plus 5 is 14. Did I get anything else? I don't think so. Okay. It was 14 damage.
Damn. Damage.
Wow.
Actually felt good.
I'm good. I'm trying not to.
14
Oh,
damage is
thank
dealt
you.
to the mage.
I mean, not that I don't want her to attack something else, but was she able to reach the page?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I
It
have
looks
long legs.
very mad and gurgles at you.
I gurgle back.
That
That's
nigga's
my
taking
minor
like 30
action.
damage. Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
It's a beefcake fucking mage. Holy shit.
How are these two looking? Because I saw them get hit.
Kill that mage!
I have 2/3 of my health.
Okay.
It's gonna blow us the fuck up.
That's a fair point.
And he, I don't know. Who's Mr. Giggle Pants?
Does it look like Angor's taking a good chunk of damage?
They both look like they've taken about a third of their vitality.
Oh, thank you.
On a scale of 1 to 28, I'm looking about a 20.
It's not too bad. Yeah, I'll go ahead and as an instant, I'll use Flash Heal on Angor.
He laughs maniacally as you succeed.
So that's 1d4 plus half magic. So that's 4. You heal for 8. Perfect. That's 4
I am
MP.
invincible.
There's a lot of them. Why did we do this?
And I'll zap
Injustice,
I'll
that's
zap the
why.
mage.
How
That would
much
be
damage?
8. Actually, oh, wait a minute.
Am I allowed to give myself 1 MP extra because I took off too much MP when I cast magic missiles last turn?
Yes.
Thank you.
No.
That's why I asked, because if you said no, I would have had to accept it.
Pyra.
Oh, did it not die? Shit, fuck, damn, crap, hell.
I'm gonna cast magic missiles. Aim one at the mage and then one at the closest.
Yeah.
There it is.
Getting spicy up in this bitch right now.
12.
Cast. What is damage per bolt?
Magic per bolt.
What is your magic?
My magic is 8.
The goblin closest to you is skewed. And is actually like skewed to the ground diagonally, and it just like
they like
slowly
magical arrows
slides
that's-
down the shaft of the missile, leaving blood along the magical
I like
energy.
how... I like your
That's so-
vision of magic missiles, by the
So
way.
flat.
So I just
here.
imagine like little bursts.
Nobody
of
will
light.
be stealing in this
Yeah,
camp.
that's... But you have, like,
I-
actual fucking missiles. Like,
And yeah, missiles actually that like pierce
Yeah.
and then eventually disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah. The mage. Player enemy phase.
Damn.
this mage is so fucking beefy.
I have no shield.
Nobody has a shield. No, he has a
I have a
shield.
shield.
What am I wearing?
And I don't have blocking.
What am I wearing?
Please, schools.
What is this?
It's like you're just walking around naked going, oh, and you just had the moment of realization.
Oh,
my garden
shit's
moment.
gotten a shield.
You're like, oh, my cooch is just out in the air.
So greasy.
Easy breezy, beautiful.
Gosh, I hate it.
Korean girl.
You are dealt 9 poison damage.
Oh, no.
that's
That's really
good.
bad. Cure.
That's
Yes,
going to
I have that.
That's going to hit again next turn unless it is cured.
Okay.
By the way, I want to be a stickler real quick.
Yes, please.
Can I be a stickler real quick?
Depends.
I...
It's as truthful as it can be.
Do you
Yeah,
want,
it does. It does.
Would you like a paper
Hold on.
form?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Killing trees. Roll
I
a blunt over there?
believe one of the
I had no.
changes I made was to damage over time, and the burning and the poison reminded me.
Oh, sick.
I'm sorry, but I want this to be
Point of
accurate.
order.
I know.
Game
Hold
creator.
on. Targets dealt damage over time at the end of every one of their turns until the effect wears off or is cured.
It's not the beginning of Taylor's turn, but the end of her
It's
turn.
not instant. That was a change I made.
I don't see a difference.
Target self damage over time based on what it is at the end of every one of their turns. So the affected person's turn.
So
Until the effect wears
they
off.
wouldn't take the initial damage and the thing. They would start taking damage on their turn.
There's a bit of a delay.
Oh, there's a delay.
Yeah, in other words, there's a bit of a delay.
So she's poisoned, but she's not going to take the 9 damage until her turn happens?
The first proc of the 9 is going to hit after her next action.
Why did you make it like that?
Because I felt like what you were saying with
Damaging
burn.
as fuck.
Yeah, because like what you were saying with burn and stuff, the previous session, like the damage over time, like burn and poison are like super strong.
Oh, and it undermined the need for cure.
Yes,
that's
too.
right. You were saying that you wanted to make that more effective. Okay, I do like that logic. Okay, you are not hurt currently, but you could be.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can feel it coughing in your veins.
Suddenly there are 3
also,
goblins going...
if you want to make it, another thing that I thought of, like when I was writing this as a DM, you can make it more of like a controversial move by not telling her how much she's poisoned. She knows she's poisoned, but not have an actual number attached to it.
Okay. Jenny, you are crit.
Wow, way to...
Oh. Please remind me of how much damage that is.
You are dealt 9 crit damage.
Oh my god.
Jeff, you are hit.
God.
Jeff, you're hit again.
Damn it!
Pyra, you're hit too.
God, I got hit twice.
Pyra, you take 7 damage.
Why did I not get that fucking...
That's 4.
Jesus.
What is this?
Wait, didn't one of them die?
Deep reserves.
Yeah. There were 6.
Oh, there were 6. For some reason, in my head there were 4. My bad.
You take 5 total. That counts the discount.
Okay, the discount.
The discount.
Discount damage.
Harry is cool too.
Player phase.
Parry is cool.
Jenny first.
Alright, that's it.
I've had enough of this shit.
Is that mage still alive?
Yes.
Sorry for...
Murder him.
I would like to
Murder first.
attempt to stab him in the face because I'm really fucking mad. That is a called shot. 17 plus 3
Plus
Damage.
Arms
2.
training plus
Yeah.
strength.
plus 4.
It's like
She
a
misses.
23.
Okay.
Am I supposed to have strength or dex to that?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Dex.
Just Dex.
Okay.
I lied.
4 and
I
2.
lied.
So
I
it was
lied.
plus 17 plus 6.
D&D 5e rules. Mix myself up.
That's okay.
Damage.
I'm sorry for having a different game.
It's okay. It's because I'm
One.
out of practice.
2.
I can't see it.
I can see it, luckily.
When it's... I'm so blind. Okay. 11.
You kill the mage.
I'm gonna stab in the face. That's sending a message.
Upon the death of the mage, the satyr who is tied up shouts to you, "Can you untie me? I can help!"
I do it.
You get to wait your turn.
Can I get to him with a minor action?
You can get to her with a minor action, but cannot act upon untying her or cutting her free.
I do that. I go over there.
Okay.
So that I'm gonna play
Whatever.
Dynasty like a horn dog.
I am 12 out of 31. That's not my
Okay.
It's yours.
Uh,
My bad.
all right. So I saw Pyra take a weird spell that I don't like, and I saw. Okay, so I'm gonna. Which MP do I have? Quite a bit left. Good. First, I'm gonna cast Cure as a major action on Pyra.
I think I could take him in my head.
So,
Fizzle. Fucking hate rolling for anyway. And I'll cast Flash Heal. So that one cast. Yeah, on Agate. Sorry, Agate. So you heal for 6. But my fucking cure spell failed, so you were still poisoned.
that's unfortunate.
That's some bullshit.
Pyra.
That's some major bullshit. That's some shit of a bull.
There are 4
That is some
goblins
weird
that are all
Toro.
fresh.
I'm gonna cast magic missile again. No, I lied. I'm gonna cast fire at the closest one.
Cool music.
15.
Cast. And remember that it costs 1 less MP to use.
Oh yeah.
Because of
right.
Fire Rod. Yeah, I thought this was.
The Witcher 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Specifically the Blood and Wine DLC.
11.
11 burning?
Yep.
Cool, man.
God, so much damage.
So, like
On
her
its
poison
on its turn, it will
start
hit.
burning.
Yes.
At the end of its turn.
Got it. It's gonna take some getting used
Ang.
to. Gore.
Gore.
Okay.
Anger. Go.
Anger. I like anger because I'm angry right now.
Destroy them.
I would say Mage is dead. Shit's dying around me. Satyr's calling out. I want to go free the Satyr, but I'm not gonna because I'm mad. And I feel like my character will just start swinging wildly, hearing a distress call. So I'm going to attack the closest goblin to me, which I believe is the one that I effed up, unless that one died. I'm sorry. I don't know.
They're all fresh except the one she just burned, so the ones you've been attacking are now dead.
Gotcha. I'm going to attack a fresh one. I'm going to smite it. Smite 15 plus 4. My smite is a 6
Your turn is done.
plus 10
So take 9 damage.
is 16 plus 6 is 22. 22 holy damage.
It dies in one hit.
I'm just imagining like your
Nice.
sword strikes and it just goes in like this little burst of light.
Yeah. I'm mad.
Pops. Yeah.
Give me a d20 cunning check, Jeff.
Okie dokie.
Aw.
That is not a cheap spell. Jesus, I need to get the thing that makes spells cheaper. D20 natural 16.
You notice in the light of your smite attack that the spit that they were actually like cooking something on over the fire, you catch something very familiar in the shape of the thing that's in the spit, and it looks like the body of a centaur that lost its back legs.
Are you trying to piss me off right now? Because you're pissing me off right now.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I just smited that motherfucker in one hit. Looks like I'm dumping all my MP this fight,
He
guys.
does have feelings.
Enemy phase.
I thought to
I do.
myself.
Why you smut him?
Smack me all my kiss my job.
What's your defense?
7.
Dear God, only all 3 attacked you and only 1 hit you.
Buckler OP.
I could have activated Adrenaline Rush, but
5 damage, so 4.
Adrenaline Rush activates automatically because it's a passive. And how much?
Yes,
4 damage total. That includes your
that's
parry.
Thank you.
true. Never mind.
Jenny, your turn.
But because I got hit and then healed, the point is moved. I will not
Yes.
use
The
it.
mood this point.
The mood is pointing.
Okay, I'm gonna
Ow.
free this man.
Man free.
Or is he already free? Fuck, did I miss that?
No, you have the freedom.
Okay.
Daenerys, you notice, has actually made it over to the satyr as well and offers to help cut her free.
That's
Seven.
right. Hopefully they're not gonna
It's
hit
okay, I
her.
have life.
Okay, cool. I use
Maybe
my sword to cut
and
the
the
ropes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, what's
It's a
that?
metagaming pigeon.
It's a 4 plus 6. 10.
You do not cut it free in one swipe. You actually kind of nick them as you're like making your way down, but they barely seem to notice because they're high on adrenaline with everything that's going on around them. So they are not free, but you feel like you could get them free in one more action next turn.
Can I use my hands to try and help it along as some sort of minor
That will be
action?
your minor. Let's see a strength check.
Okay, I get
Leave it
plus
Bob.
6 to strength checks, first of all, so that's 11 strength.
Yeah, you have powerful physique.
16 plus 11.
And with Danny's Inspire, that goes up again.
27.
So,
28.
28. You rip the ropes off.
So it's like you miss with the thing and you're just like,
The satyr stands, puts her front directly towards all the goblins. You notice that she's actually bare-chested. She covers herself up. And she casts a spell that you don't quite understand what she's doing, but she's gesturing towards the ground. And she looks over you and says,
Nice.
"You don't notice
Thumbs
yet."
up.
no, I was singing along with the song.
Oh, I thought you were like, boobs.
I mean, both Trevor and Dionysia will be doing that in that
That would
situation.
be-
That
so
would
yeah,
just be
that would be
Jenny
accurate.
That would be
doing
me.
that.
All right,
Not like.
your turn.
Cure.
Good luck.
Better not fail this time.
Then-
Yeah, I'm dead if you do.
10. All right,
cured.
so you are cured.
Yay.
I saw a 1 first, and I was like,
Oh god, no, right? Could you fucking imagine? So that is 4 MP for that. Burning through MP like a motherfucker.
yeah.
Speaking of, I'm gonna cast Flash Heal on her as well. Fucking fizzle. God
Hi,
damn
Ryan.
you. Oh well, at least the cure went this time.
Yes.
It's big.
The one you burned will be being hit with the burn again, and there's 2 freshies.
The burn one took its damage this turn, right?
One of them.
Sweet.
Don't worry about the burn one. That's going to take a lot of damage, I think.
Okay, then I'm.
It was 11 points of damage. That's fucking a lot.
Would equal to the
I'm
same
gonna use
as
magic
smite.
missiles and hit 2 of the fresh ones.
Okay. 1 each.
The freshies.
Freshies.
The freshmen. The Fresh Princes of Belscar.
9.
8 casts.
Man fresh.
What's your magic?
Yay, 8.
Not to be
8
confused with
damage
Sister
each.
Woman Fresh.
Jeff.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm destroying things.
Great.
I'm going to attack one that just got hit with a magic missile. One of the freshies that was fresh until it got hit with the magic missile. So it got skewered, and then I'm
Yes.
going to skewer it again with a smite.
Cool.
And I only got a 4 plus 4 is 8.
It hits.
Nice.
Dope.
And I don't need to roll because it's going to do a lot. I believe it's dead because my smite last time killed it.
How much damage is it?
It's going to be 16 plus 6, 22.
Yeah, it dies.
22 holy.
You
Holy shit.
shatter its rib cage and feel a satisfying snap as you cut through its spinal cord.
Super duper.
You actually are.
Oh, man.
You're reminded of the Draconian King cutting through the Tengu.
Great.
Poor Tango.
Enemy phase.
And birds.
The burned one, feeling its life fading as it tries to swing towards the centaur, goes.
Give it up, Bernie Sanders.
It manages to hit you,
Impressive.
dealing you 1 net damage,
Impressive.
and it falls to the ground dead.
On fire.
Oh, we don't have a lot of them left.
The single goblin left looks around, tries to stab you, and then flees.
I laugh.
We were
hits
laughing
you.
at our ally being stabbed.
It hits you and hits you for
No,
7
the running
damage,
away part.
and then tries to run away. Run away.
That is funny.
Run away from the stench in the trenches.
Thank you. I knew you'd carry it. So you have 1 fleeing goblin.
You want to go smash it?
Yes.
Oh, whoops. The satyr. Hold on.
It's like I'm saying that and she just utterly annihilates it.
The satyr zaps it, and it is very much hurt, but keeps running.
Can I zap it as well?
Yes. You zap it.
I want to try and just wipe out its leg if I can so that he can kill it.
Zapping is a flat degree of damage,
Well, poo.
so you're not sure if that will ultimately kill it or not. It's
What's
not
a
a
shot? I'm
control.
gonna blow its leg off.
You blow its leg off, and it, out of shock, it collapses, and you know it will inevitably bleed out.
Have fun.
Inevitably bleeding out isn't a thing.
I imagine you just going up and just trampling the fuck out of it. You clip
Yeah,
clopping
I'm
on its
clip
head.
clopping on it, yeah.
You kill 6 goblins, one of them being a mage.
Yay.
You all receive, because this was actually a level 5 fight? No,
Oh, wow.
4 or 5.
Level 5?
Level 4 or 5, because the mage actually was pretty nasty. You guys controlled that damage or
Like,
pretty
we
dang
focused
well.
that guy really hard.
So I'm giving you a bit of a bonus for
Okay.
convenience, and you saved the hostage. So, God,
And Danny.
6 total.
I mean, Danny.
It's a lot of saving going on. And a lot of
I'm hoping it's a shitload.
A lot of-
I'm
a
level
lot of
3.
holy
I'm
damage.
level 3 now, so.
a whole lot of holy damage too.
1,010 XP.
And
So you are level 3.
And
So
I
we're
did-
all 3. So
I
you
did
know
clarify
that's-
with Poseidon that he's the god of horses too earlier.
I may regret this later, but I'm starting to regret it even as I'm thinking it. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I just like you guys. 450.
You ass!
Do I get more, or because I'm the same level as
You're
everyone
same level
else?
as everyone else.
Tommy, I'm 45 points shy.
Not bad, not bad.
Did the song change?
I'm more
Yes,
than 40.
it's on a playlist. Hmm?
I'm 140.
Yeah, 1955 is where I'm at.
Wow.
You know, that's still pretty dope. To be almost level 4, the end of the 3rd sash, it's not bad.
So I get to roleplay my character a little bit more when he gets back.
Oh, cool.
I'm excited.
5 days ago.
Do you guys want to be my witness? I'm going to try and heal Taylor again.
Sure. Go ahead.
Fucking finally. 17. I'm just casting Cure. I'm sorry, heal.
I gave myself a point of cunning for just because.
2d4 plus magic.
It boosts your damage.
And a point of strength.
You heal for 12.
Oh, Marco.
And then don't forget your cunning improves your melee damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to get plus 6
House.
damage.
Oh.
Instead of just plus 5 from strength. You get plus 5 plus 1.
Oh, that's right, over here.
Because how did you describe it, Jeff? It's like you know where to stab vital points and stuff.
And that's do
in terms of
the cunning.
yeah.
I mainly did that so I didn't have to do strength or cunning weapon on the weapons list.
Oh, look, there it is right
'Cause
there that I have highlighted.
I basically didn't want to limit people.
Adds 1 to base
for
melee
using certain
and
types of weapons.
ranged damage.
I cast heal on
Stutter.
Taylor, by the way, they witnessed.
And how much?
5%
she healed for
critical
12.
strike chance.
Mostly
You
because of
heal
my
for
magic.
12.
Which I'm not doing.
Wait, was it?
Increases speech
Yeah.
perception check.
And you're
I think
like,
I did
feel
my math
better
wrong,
by
but that's my
12.
fault.
I'm not a big dumb rock.
So weird.
Very specific.
I couldn't give 2 shits about these goblins. I'm not looting. I'm going straight to the centaur corpse and taking it off the fire spick.
It's burning hot.
Ooh.
Well, is the spick hot too
Yes.
on the ends?
Yes.
Spit.
I destroy the rotisserie, so to speak, with my sword. Then
You do so.
I knock it to the ground.
And the body falls into the fire.
how big is this motherfucking fire? I was like trying to like swipe it. Well, I guess it would just fall straight down. That's a shame.
I'll run up on the other side and like try
Yeah.
and get my clothing around my hands and just try and grab the very end of it and just haul off to the side.
Yeah, I mean, I swipe
You
and
guys-
drag out of the fire if need be.
You guys manage to get the body, the remainder of the body, out of the fire. It's long since dead. There was no
Oh yeah,
possibility of saving it.
it's the imagery.
You can barely tell that the centaur was a female. Headless. And it's very disturbing to you to see the inside of the horse half because the back half was cut off.
Yeah.
I will say that a rage consumes you for
Yeah.
a bit.
I try not to even look at the hollowed out part. And I am, well, I guess since I'm full of rage, I'm actually like quite aggressively asking, like, are there more goblins and what happened and where are they? Stuff like that.
The satyr answers you and says, there was one, but he left a while ago. I'm pretty sure he's like an exiled goblin. Like, they didn't like him. They kept picking on him, so he's gone. But no, that's all of them. You got them.
I'll take off my cloak or whatever, and since she's nude.
Yeah.
Where were you? Like, I'm asking where were they captured? Were they captured right here? And which direction did the exiled one go?
That-
And how long ago?
When I was brought here, she was being killed. She's pointing to the centaur. Says, I don't know where she came from, but I came from my home. And sorry, I'm not sharing that information. I appreciate wholeheartedly what you guys have done for me, but I can't tell you where I'm from. So I was captured while I was hunting, and so that's the extent of my information that I might give you.
Did the exiled one take part in the killing?
I know where you're going with this, so I'm letting fate decide.
Clearly he wants to go give it a medal.
No, you did not.
I just look sad rage.
Rage with nowhere to go with it.
Yeah. I just look down at the ground angrily.
There is a sudden voice from yonder tree. Excuse me, can you untie me as well?
Oh.
Danny looks up and says, "Oh, fuck.
I would like to go untie this person and use
first let's
only
see who
my
it
hands
is.
again.
There seems to be a well-dressed human that is tied around a tree, sitting, and he has like glasses on. And he has a hat. He's well put together, and he looks like he's like a
Stuff Cusco and Pacha.
student or like a professor. Like he looks learned.
Oh,
And
Yes, sharp rocks at the
Marlo
bottom.
from Atlantis.
Bring it on.
Bring it up. That movie.
They were trying to be as funny as possible when they wrote that script. It's great. It was the only aim.
have I told you that I've made the spinach puffs a number of times, and they're great. They're so
My
good.
spinach puffs.
So good.
Oh, that's Spanish pops.
Still hot.
You free the man.
Sneak it.
The man stands and goes, "Thank you. I wasn't quite sure if you knew I was there or not. I'm quite easy to forget."
Of course we knew we were there.
No, we didn't.
He looks at the tiefling and goes, "You have affirmed my fears.
Thanks for the backup.
I'm quite glad that I spoke up when I did."
Yeah, we probably would have left you.
Probably. Not on purpose, just out of carelessness.
True.
So how do you two know each other?
"I haven't met her. I'm glad that you found a robe, though. I was a little worried about your decency." And she says, "Okay." So it's customary to offer any sort of service for people that save a satyr. So do you want anything? She's looking disgruntled as she's saying all this, by the way. Like, do you want anything?
And my first thought was your number.
There's not many phones in this world, so it's actually only 3 digits per
She's
person.
like,
1,
2.
2, 4. That's her number.
I don't believe her.
Can I leave the,
That's the rejection hotline number.
can I leave the
Yep.
goblins while this is happening?
Yes. All of the melee goblins have... Oh, wow. You find a secret stash, actually. All...
Wow.
My character
All-
also has ADHD, so...
You
so
find
that's
5
interesting.
crude cleavers
Oh,
that are 1d6 weapons that are crude, so they are breakable.
I'll take one.
And you find a staff with a mummified goblin head on top of it.
Ew.
That is what you think maybe could be necromantic,
Ooh.
but can't quite tell for sure.
I'm not over there. I'm still talking with the satyr, so I won't metagame.
And they were all wearing loincloths. If you were to remove them, you would see that their peni were very small. And
I just lifted up out of
They're
curiosity.
peninsulars.
the mage was wearing a actual robe, which grants 2 HP, and a headdress made up of some sort of skull.
Oh.
And the hidden stash. There is a bottle inside. And there is a pouch of gold pieces
Oh,
and
jeez.
Nice.
a weapon.
You're little hoarders.
Find a short bow. 1d6 bow. That is sturdy and not stupid.
I'm a horse.
The bottle?
The bottle is filled with some sort of dark purple liquid.
I'm not there.
I take the bottle of liquid.
Actually, I need to change it. It's brown.
It is the shit.
Excellent.
It's bottle of
How much
shit.
gold?
Gold. 200.
Damn.
It was a sizable fight.
I will take it, but I will split it with you guys when I see you.
Are there tents and stuff? Like a makeshift like campgrounds kind of thing? Or is it like
Yes,
literally just
they
a fire
were.
out in the
They
middle of
had like bedrolls and shitty tents.
shitty tents? Alright. Well those
It has
shitty
a-
tents are
Shitty
destroyed.
tents.
It
Because
had-
I'm just like raging at this point. Like just attacking things that belong to them.
As you're talking to the satyr and to the human, and you hear the centaur rage behind you, you're just like, he does this.
It's legit.
The learned person says, would you happen to know where the where Narn might be from here?
Alright.
It's not your
there's a part of-
business.
You're still pissed off.
I am. My character is, it's not your business.
There's a part of me that instantly goes, shit, now we have to do the right thing. I'll look over at the satyr and go, that is actually the one thing I would ask of you. Can you tell us if this road will lead us northeast? There was a fork further back. We weren't sure if we went the right way.
Oh.
Did you pick up the fork?
No, it was in the road. I couldn't get it out.
He says, unfortunately, I was discombobulated as they pulled me here.
I wasn't asking him, I was asking the satyr.
Oh, the satyr. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
The satyr says, is that the favor you want from me?
Yes.
Oh, that's really straightforward.
What do you think I was going to ask you out on a date? You don't seem interested.
The last person who saved me wanted... I'm not even going to say it. Anyway,
Well, fuck them.
they
Not
wanted
in a
me
fun
to
way.
interior decorate their house, and I have no idea how to
Yeah,
decorate
that's why
anything.
I said fuck them. That's
I-
just something you don't ask a satyr. You guys are all woodsy and shit.
Yes!
See, I get it.
Thank you! Wow.
It's nice to feel validated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Back behind us, yeah.
It's like really nice conversations happening amidst this chaos.
She says, you're on the way to Ikaros. If you're wanting to go to Narn, you're going to have to go back and take the other route.
This
Damn
fucker
it,
was
we
right.
have to admit he was...
Did you just say Egros?
Ikaros.
Are you are you playing me right now?
That
Dude, I don't know what he's referencing
That
either.
depends what you think I'm referencing.
It's a Final Fantasy castle named Egros in the
No.
tactics world.
Ikaros is the name of the bird from Odyssey.
Ikaros.
Ikaros.
Fuck. I thought
But
you
Final
loved
Fantasy,
me.
Final Fantasy Tactics is a really fun game.
It is a really fun game.
Sorry,
It's a really
buddy.
fun game.
It just sounds
I'm
like
more-
Egros.
I'm more a fan of Assassin's Creed than Final Fantasy.
Blasphemy and lies. I'm just kidding. You're both awesome.
Fuck.
All right, thank you.
Then I don't care for Ikaros.
Can I make my way back and offer golds
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
and fourths to
You
all y'all?
you bring treasure and you're just like, check this out.
Oh, you got the good shit.
I literally am screaming like I don't want any of this shit.
Oh,
Like
okay,
fucking like super
okay.
abruptly.
And Pyra's like, can I melt the gold for no fucking reason?
Actually, here, I have something for you, and I'll take the staff. Burn it.
Why?
Do you really want it?
Yes.
Okay. And then I tell them there's
Thank
cleavers
you.
over there if they want cleavers. I say,
None for me, thank
like
you.
this, and then put it in my pack. What is that? Can I find out what it is somehow?
Do you have magic?
No.
Then you cannot sense it.
Can someone tell me what this is?
Oh, that's right. I have that too.
25.
Oh, I don't
It's
need
a
to
poison.
do it.
Do not drink that.
Oh, well, why'd you put
His
it in
foresight's
front of
still
me?
in him.
Just in case you wanted to drink it.
He was checking your impulse control. Well
Darn
done.
it.
You succeeded.
Remember in the Legend of Zelda campaign when there was a mask that you put it on without
Yeah.
checking and it glued to your face?
Remember in my Sword Art Online campaign when you walked into a room and you got hit in the face with a fireball?
Again.
That was my first campaign.
Yes, it was.
I throw my sword. Does it come back? No.
Well,
Of
I
course
don't
not.
want to drink this today.
Cool, man.
Why did you get that?
I wanted to check.
So I'll explain.
Did you
that
make it
it's
taste
definitely-
bad?
No, don't pour it out.
'Cause it would've
Wait,
been funny.
drink it at some point.
Too late.
I can recreate it. It's very
Okay.
easy.
He's like, it's
Yeah,
just root
that
beer.
is definitely a poison.
Speaking of which,
Actually-
who wants Sparks? Anybody?
I would love some root beer.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Does there happen to be ice cream accompanied with
I
this?
actually really thought about getting vanilla, and I didn't make
Yeah,
it. I'm
that's-
sorry.
It's good. I
Um,
was just curious
You can
because
use
the
this.
temptation was thrown in there.
Huh?
You can use this cup if you
Save
want, so
dishes.
you don't waste. I'll just drink this real fast.
So,
just pour it out on Jeff. I'm just kidding.
please don't.
It's only because you were the one next, otherwise I wouldn't have gone that route. If you want, you can keep the poison to give to somebody else, or you can just pour it out.
Oh no,
Okay,
no,
poured it
I'm
out.
keeping that.
Apparently not, because the DM poured it out.
Oh, in my inventory
I'm kidding.
though.
I don't know. That's.
True.
I was metagaming.
I lost my accent.
So that staff you gave me.
I have no idea what it does. It just looks ugly as fuck.
Oh.
We can both try and sense it, though. Tommy, can we try and get a sense of the magic on the staff?
Yes.
Do you want to do it since you're holding it?
Yeah. It's up to you. Got a 6.
Plus your magic.
Oh, okay, 14. Yeah.
I think you should just try anyway.
Nat 1.
Okay, well.
You feel a bit of a headache as you try to get a feeling for
I don't
it.
know what it is, but I don't like it.
Plus, you have some sort of distaste for it inherently.
Oh, you were going to use that.
Yes,
Never
I don't
mind,
want
never
him
mind.
to waste.
No, that was,
Like,
I was trying to do the nice
I
thing
don't
and
want
like.
him to have more dishes.
Thank
I'm going to
you.
have dishes regardless. It really doesn't matter to me. That can be yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a nice person.
Oh, darn it.
Now
So
the
yeah, your
internet
roll was
knows
definitely
how
infinitely
nice
better
Tommy
than
is.
mine.
Uh-huh.
The internet knows how nice
Okay.
you are now, Tommy.
Thank you.
The internet thanks you back.
It's
Wow.
the validation we all want.
Your fridge has optimum coldness. I think that's
Actually, no point.
So, just so
Well,
I'm
Brian
aware, you guys almost go through a 2-liter. Just for my future reference.
has. Wowza.
Wow, wow, wow!
That thing really a 2-liter? They look so narrow these
That's
days.
a 2-liter. Yep.
Looks like a missile.
They
A
have it
missile
shaped
of
like a
root beer.
barrel of root
A
beer.
desk of cream.
Oh my
That's complete.
god. Starbucks. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Superstar.
A drum of.
Yeah, a wall of caramel.
So what do you all want to do? You now have 2 wards, as it were,
I know
young
what I wanna
girls that
do.
you've saved. Though the satyr is basically saying, if that's all you wanted, I would really like to get home.
With my blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else.
I'm not stopping you.
She makes some steps away, looks down at her robe and says, "Oh right," and recovers herself and hands it back to you.
You can keep it.
Thank you for your help.
I really,
I say.
I don't want to jam this in your face. I really appreciate it, but you don't have to. I mean, we don't. Oh,
Unless you want to flash me again.
She debates it.
Keep the rope.
And puts it back on her and says, "Maybe one day."
I'll make a point. I'll make a point of it.
And she goes off into the sunset, even though it's still morning time. And
She goes off into the
Thank
sunrise.
you.
My foresight tells me you missed your chance, you fucking humperdink.
She was not in the mood.
he's just pissed off. Don't
Yeah.
mind him.
It's my
Humperdinck.
feminine
Humpadink.
intuition.
Humpadink.
Humperdinck. Humperdinck.
I'm fucking so.
I want to look over at the human and go, so who the fuck are you?
I'm.
You're-
You're gonna laugh at me.
Probably.
No.
No, probably.
I laughed at the guy running away.
I will just say that I'm a scholar from Olympia, and I would very much like to return to my office filled with books.
If you don't tell me your name, I'm not traveling with you. I'm not traveling with somebody who I don't know.
Yeah, I freed you and everything.
My name is Poe.
Why would I laugh at Poe?
Yeah.
Do you really
Not gonna
know?
say it. Not gonna say it.
I don't get it. I come from a faraway.
He looks blatantly relieved and actually optimistic, and he's like, "My name is Poe. Oh,
I'm
my
gonna
name is Poe.
put my hair up as he's talking.
I would very much like to go to Narn."
I'd very much like for you to get on my back so we can go.
Would that be permissible for you?
Yes, seeing as how other people won't.
Daenerys
I don't have a back for
Daenerys
people.
is really taken aback by your vehemence, and she's like, "Who's said no to being on your back?"
Oh, don't start.
I want to
She
know.
looks to Trevor for help.
I don't understand what you're on about either.
Is it a centaur thing?
Probably. Either that or it's just a him thing.
He seems upset.
He does.
The
Did I overhear that?
the scholar gets onto your back and
I'm
says,
so mad.
"The scholar gets onto your back,"
Don't talk about me like as if I'm not here.
and automatically, seemingly, like grabs onto your shoulders, and then your hips, and then your chest, and he's like, "I'm so sorry, I don't know where to."
Shoulders, you fool.
Of course. And he grabs onto your shoulders like by his fingertips.
Oh my.
Oh my Poseidon!
Oh my horse god.
Oh
That's
my.
great.
I would like to ask the scholar how the fuck He came to be tied to the tree with the goblins.
Oh, you see, I've been on an expedition. There are this new...
Walking and talking, clip clop, clip
Yeah,
clop.
no, I agree.
Do you guys
That's
go
fine.
back? You guys go back to the fork.
Yeah,
Excuse me,
I'm gonna
giving
follow
a
the singer's
shit,
directions.
But yeah, I'll walk.
Oh man, we were walking already. Your character's like,
You guys notice as you're walking away that if you leave the fire unattended, it is going to spread.
Oh. I pee
You
on
want
it.
to pee on it?
I feel like the
Squat
satyr would have done
and
something
pee on
about
it.
that before.
That's true.
It
Well,
wasn't.
I'll-
It wasn't brewing that much by
I'll
the time I
kick,
just
I'll kick dirt over it and put it out.
Okay.
Okay.
So he explains he was on an expedition. You see, the university has found this new ingot or ore. I'm very not very well learned in armor and metal, but anyway, we're on this expedition to find something that we call soul, S-O-L, soul, and it seems to be quite rich in the mines around Redstone. And I found nothing. I found nothing.
Really? Nothing.
It's quite unfortunate, really. It's more of a, failed expedition.
Alright.
It's like Dionysius doing that.
You guys-
He's talking.
He's looking around like, it's raining.
Yes, but only 2 drops.
I don't know that my character trusts this guy. I'm
You
just
guys,
saying,
you
like,
guys seem to make it back to the fork quicker
but I don't say
than
that out loud.
how it took for you to get from the fork to the camp.
I keep watch
Because you
on
know the
that
way,
one.
so it's just like, oh, here it is again suddenly. So now you make the bends, and you're starting on the correct path. On the right path, you might say. Yes, Trevor.
First off, I have to admit that Angor was right.
That's right.
I'll give him this moment.
Angor was right.
It's true.
But we wouldn't have...
Angor,
I would
25 XP.
I would normally have something snarky to say, but I'm really mad.
Yes, that's right.
And thank you, Tom.
Take 30 XP for holding back on vehemence towards your teammates.
Take an extra 5 points of restraint experience.
Excuse me. Times
I want
2.
to use mental prowess on Poe and read his mind as he's talking about that to see if he is legit.
My character
Magic
smiles
check.
deeply.
Ooh, 24.
You know for certain that he's lying because
Oh,
you
yeah.
see an image of him as he's currently thinking of it, of him picking up this very odd, it looks like lava solidified into a metal or like a rock that he's like picking up out of a rocky wall and pocketing into a satchel that he has on his side right now.
I want to use mental prowess to just yoink the item
Okay.
right out of there.
So he's not lying about who he was, or anything.
No.
He's just lying about being empty-handed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. 'Cause
With that
when
very
you said,
high roll, he was able to see that.
I
Yes.
was like, you know for certain he's lying. I was like, about everything? I was like,
Damn!
holy shit.
No, just omitting certain truths.
Can I
You,
mental
you
prowess?
suspect that she sees the lie, and so you jump to conclusions through your anger and go, "What the fuck are you lying about?"
But he's sitting on your back, so you have to reach back and go. You just start shaking in the withers.
I just turn really fast and he goes, woo.
You turn like an ounce.
Oh, that's disturbing.
The fuck you say?
So disturbing.
I'd like to mental prowess the ingot right out of this satchel. Indiana Jones has one.
That's right.
D20
They're cool.
mental prowess check.
Nat 20.
Wow. You do so smoothly, having memorized the shape of the rock, so you know how to properly like roll it out of the satchel without even like making him notice that something's moving.
I'm gonna look
Smooth.
over at Agate while he's saying it was unsuccessful and just be like,
That's what I thought.
What was it? What you thought?
I gesture to what Dionysia has in her hand.
I flash back to our acting days, and I remember standing on that black stage,
First of
looking
all.
at you, trying to be
Sorry.
serious, like, Danforth, you can't possibly, and you're just like, Mr. Hale, and like, moments like that would happen where I would have to
I can't
try to be
keep in my own
serious,
space.
and you would have this you would make eye contact with me, and I would see Trevor under that going, "Hey, buddy." But the character would be, "Mr.
Yeah, then I just
I'm
be like,
Batman."
I knew nothing of Seton.
All right. Holy crap.
Okay, I'm sorry. But so me trying to be the professor looks aghast and horrified and like, oh god, what are they gonna do to me now? They realize that I'm lying. Are they gonna steal it? Are they gonna hurt me? I'm atop a horse.
I'm on a horse.
Do I realize?
And they really
what
notice
just
Tyra's
happened?
horns too.
Do I realize what happened through my like seething anger?
You
Maybe
are
not
aware
being
that
someone.
there's some
Put two
sort of
and two together
discussion. I'm seeing this scene happen as if you are leading the charge and everyone's
Yeah.
sort of around your backside.
Because I'm mad. Yeah. I'm just going.
And I'm remembering the image from Avatar when Sokka's in the cave with the bards, and he's like in front, like
Yeah.
like in the front with like
Yeah.
a pink forehead, and he's like strutting, but everyone's behind him, like not even really caring. You're Sokka in this scene,
Okay.
so you're barely aware that there's even like a frustration, but you're aware that there's some sort of like he said, she said, not really, kind of thing.
Some he said, she said bullshit.
Well, once I realize that the bullshit is regarding Poe,
But
which do I realize that it's about Poe?
Yes.
Do I realize it to a severe degree?
No.
I just want to know.
Can
why.
I
look at-
stop immediately and I turn around and I'm like a flash of like shaking off my anger, like what? Like, sorry, what?
he's lying, and we caught him in it.
Oh gosh, someone catch me.
And I'm neighing him right the fuck. I'm yeeting him off my back.
He is
Watch
not.
me whip, watch me. No.
He is not able to hold on. He falls off. Does not get an injury.
Breaks his neck. Well, now we don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's the
Well,
way the fate's
cool, he
decree.
He stands quickly and like backs up from you guys, fearing that he's going to get injured and attacked.
You'll have to forgive us. We have met some incredibly disturbing, dishonest, and disreputable people in the past couple of days. I want to know why you're lying to us.
You must understand that this is a matter of the university. It's not a matter of me trying to wrong, or it's not. I'm not trying to be rude. That belongs to Olympia. It belongs to the gods, and
It's a
we're
museum.
trying.
What?
Jackie Chan?
Indiana Jones.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
It
sorry.
belongs in a museum.
I'm sorry.
So do you. Anyway,
Sorry.
what is it?
we don't quite know.
Where did it come from?
Tossing it hand to hand.
We don't know.
Is it dangerous?
We don't know.
Is it dangerous? I'm gonna throw it to Angkor.
No.
Yeet!
He horse kicks it and it explodes into a fiery
We all die.
mass.
End of campaign.
How do you roll?
as long as it doesn't hit me in the face, I let it hit me. And
No, I mean,
fall to the
like-
ground.
I was just gonna like gentle lob it.
It goes
You don't catch it?
no.
Okay. It hits you in the chest, and at the moment that it hits your chest, you actually feel a heat hit your chest. And as it doesn't hurt him, but he's like, "Tss," and you actually notice.
Like, yo, man, that's hot.
Yeah, actually,
You
would I
are-
have noticed that when I was holding
You are
it?
confused because it was cold in your hands.
What are you talking about? That shit was ice cold.
Thinking that shit was hot as fuck. Sorry.
I'll get up
I
a
mean-
minute.
touch it?
Centaurs have a weird dialect that come from a faraway land.
Now we're gonna be,
First of all,
demonetized.
I meant to say, yo, brethren, the thing you lobbeth
The thing you lobbeth.
doth be scalding.
yo.
It's only
Yo.
on impact, apparently.
As scalding as any fuck you've ever
So
had.
that's a problem.
Byra, you were going towards it?
The
Poe.
what do you do?
Can I walk up and touch it too?
You may. If you pick it up, it is cold, as the Gorgon says.
Brethren, it is cold, yo.
It's cold.
Poe.
I am not touching that.
Poe says, as you all
Pose
mutually
is just
turn to him for an explanation.
No, I'm literally like, is this a weapon against my kind?
Poe looks mystified and goes, I've held it for days. I truly have only felt it cold.
Pyra, throw it to me.
I'll pick it up and I'll toss it at you.
I'm gonna let it do the exact same thing that it did to... Is it hot when it touches me?
You have clothes on your chest, but as it hits you for that moment, you do... Okay. If it hits your bare arm, there is a searing heat that leaves a bit of a red as it grazes you. But it doesn't hurt you. It doesn't cause you damage, but you're just like, whoa. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
I'm going to use my foresight to see if I could theorize if it is a kinetic force in which charges it up.
Do me a favor and make it a foresight check on the ore itself.
Okay, thank you.
That makes sense, yeah.
19.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
This ore is new to this world in the sense that it has been recently just discovered.
It's the start.
You're not sure
It's a star.
its nature. You're not sure if it is a weapon. You're not sure if it's just like a new ore that you have yet to perfect its use. But you can tell that it's revolutionary in the sense that you can see that it has great potential to become a weapon, or maybe enhance magical power. Maybe it'll be used as evidence of the gods. But for right now, it's so new to this world that you're not quite sure what it will be used for. But it is something significant that can change people's perspective of what this world is made of. That's what a 19 gets you. OP? Yes.
Guys,
Mm.
for the horse god's sake, when I tell you that my foresight is telling me that this ingot is revolutionary, please believe me.
Revolutionary how?
Poe, the ingot that you found is a brand new material in the world. I'm basically regurgitating what you just told me.
And Poe says, that's exactly as we found, yes.
It has the potential to alter people's idea of how the world became and how it currently is, basically. It has the property of being able to change people's perception or gain a better idea. Something so powerful must be in the hands of Olympia immediately. We ride. You must carry the ingot for me because I fear it. Now get on my back now.
Do you throw it back to Poe?
Nah, bitch, I hang on to it myself.
I still want to know why you lied about it. You must
You
have
thought-
some idea.
You thought we were going to steal it.
Yes.
Okay.
He was told to keep it a secret. Plus, it's a glowing red ore. It's
I
very different.
I tried to convince my party that he was in the right to lie.
I understand why he lied. I just didn't like that he did it. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't
Me
going to
neither.
stab me in my sleep.
Yes.
Alright.
I think it's important.
Yeah, I will pass it back over to... Not tossing. Passing.
He takes the red soul and puts it back into the satchel and says, I could not agree more.
Now get on. I'm riding ahead of you guys. I'll meet you in Narn.
How long of a travel is it?
For him, at top speed, it will take him about 2 to 3 hours. For you
Oh.
guys on foot, probably 4 or 5.
Oh,
What if-
shit, I thought it was going to be like a
Days.
multi-week,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what if
No.
you ran into something though without us?
Run back to us.
I could always escape, but I'm very confident, for I've ventured alone from a faraway. Anyway, I
I
digress.
just think it's
You were
dumb
on
to
such a
separate
streak
from
where
your
we could
party.
believe you.
We could run as fast as you.
I think it's dumb to delay this from getting to the hands of the
Fast as a
Olympian
horse?
scholars.
Okay.
Can't stop you.
You have party permission to run ahead. You may do so. I'm going to roll your rolls first.
I think it's stupid. Alright. The running ahead. The running ahead part.
I burst out at this point, and I say, "This could bring my home back."
Oh, okay.
Agate was taking a drink as you shout directly in her
I
ear.
probably was. But it was your safety I was thinking of, actually. Alright. See if I can fuck it.
Read over that better.
On the second hour, he has been completely mute with you, riding on your back, really trying to be diligent about where to grab, but you can tell that he's hurting. You don't have a saddle, so he's obviously hurting, but he finally speaks up. You haven't gotten to Narn yet. And he says, I am very sorry for lying to you and your friends. I do hope you understand that this was not my choice, but it was my job.
Oh, I understand. And am I aware that he's hurting?
Yes.
You can take my banner and fold it up as such a pillow. A crotch pillow, if you will.
Krillo.
Thank fucking gods. And he takes your family banner and stuffs it in his pants, misunderstanding your direct orders, and stuffs it into his literal crotch pants. You don't see this. And you're just like, he followed command. He understood.
Yep.
His wangs were riding on your family junk, yo.
Yeah,
you arrive at Narn, and you
emergency.
feel that as you have journeyed, the slope in the road there's a bit of slope down.
Yeah.
As you've reached the coast. You are very aware of the sea breeze.
It's going from like forest to like
To tundra,
oceanside.
then to oceanside.
Tundra?
Well, tundra in the sense of flatland, very grassy, fewer trees,
Plains.
plains.
And forest to a little bit of plains to like a coast.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Once you arrive at Narn, it is much darker. It is later afternoon. It is rolling dark clouds as if a storm is coming, and you see that Narn is quite large. There's no fortification like walls. It seems like it started off as like a establishment, like a family washed up here one day and like made their home here, and then just like it slowly grew over time, but it's never been like attacked or had a need for like a military. Therefore, no walls, no watch posts. It's just a bunch of buildings, and there are people milling about around. There's a very large harbor where there are dozens of ships. From all the way to, you can see on the left, all the way down to the right, and then you can see some bare beach to your right. And the ocean is churning quite a bit, for hinting at an incoming storm or wild swell. I'm coming back to the four of you. Danny's with you. We are approaching, it's 10 o'clock. I imagine we'll be ending relatively soon, maybe when you guys reach Narn, okay?
Oh man, keep
You
going.
guys-
Just fucking go through the whole night, man.
You guys
All
are
night this shit.
You guys are walking towards Narn, all in silence.
One of these days.
And then Danny says, do any of you think, because all of you are female, do any of you think that Angor's like kind of cute?
I don't.
Why do I miss all the good things?
I don't like horses, and I'm not into men or horses who are male appearing.
What she said.
I'm not
Hira?
the best person to ask, but that's an interesting question.
I'm not
Daenerys.
into horses. I'm not into men.
I'm not.
I'm really not into. He's a horse and a man.
Daenerys says, yeah, me too.
I like just stop.
But if you are, that's fine. It's to each their own, right?
In the second hour, you see, as you're starting to smell the breeze just wafting over you, you see that there is a bunch of storm clouds going up over you, and there's a light off to your right, off the path, up a little bit of a hill, and as you look over there, there is a glowing white stag.
I'm sorry, what?
A glowing white stag.
Have we ever seen anything like this before?
James!
Fire spell!
Kill him with fire.
It's like all your fire spells, you just cast it like it's fucking Hadouken!
Is it a Patronus? Or
You
is
cannot
it real?
What's a Patronus?
Well.
The call of Artemis beats through you as you're like, the hunt.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Fucking religion check.
Can I do a religion check?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm a little wary. Because I'm just like that.
I thought you were agate.
Oh, that's a 3. What do I add to that?
You are disarmed by this sight, don't quite know what to do with it, and actually feel a little bit of fear from it, like, what if my lady is hunting that right now? I really shouldn't even be looking at it
No.
for fear of disturbing her hunt.
Oh, dear.
I don't know. Even though I'm a woman, still no.
Aren't you so glad I'm back?
Yes.
Man, way to take a stab at that joke.
A deer.
I pray and ask if it's okay if I approach F. That's a 6.
You hear nothing, and I'm going to say that is the extent of your ability to pray about the situation.
Okay. I'm so impulsive.
Pyromancer. Pyromaniac.
Speaking of
Pyromaniac.
Do you Hadouken?
No, I want to very badly.
You might want to hold off on this
But-
one.
but
What is holding you back?
Common fucking sense.
it's white. I've never
Excuse
seen
me.
a white one.
And it is quite literally glowing.
Some World of Warcraft shit right here.
I'm gonna take a couple steps toward it, but like look
Me too.
warily.
If you do so, its antlers rise even higher as it lifts its chin. It's been looking at you guys the whole time. And you guys feel this rush of, like, its intelligence. Like, you recognize it knows that you are sentient because it itself is sentient. And so it's, like, acknowledging you as it slowly turns its head around and makes its way onto the other side of the hill, descending down and away from your side.
Can I follow after it?
You may do so, but it will heavily derail your ability to get to Narn.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
I'll say my curiosity is
But
Unfortunately.
splitting up would be stupid.
I'll follow too.
That's true. That's something I care.
You follow the white stag.
You're not here right now.
And as you follow the stag, you are actually hit with the scent of some sort of berry, like a jazzberry, as you're making your way down, following the
Very
slopes.
nice.
Jazzberry?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Bangs.
A little bitter, a little citrusy smell.
Is that real? Did you make
Better
that?
than nothing.
It's nice.
Oh, okay.
You find yourself now on the beach. You are completely off the path, and you see that the waves are quite uproarious, you might say. And Danny says, I don't think this is the way to Narn. The white stag is nowhere to be found.
Oh.
Is there anything else around? Something that might have been left behind?
There is a shaving from its antler.
No,
That was a double 6 roll, by the way.
Damn, I'll point it out to Agate.
Can you make sure it's not poison
Poison.
or something bad?
A shaving from your deities. Sure, I'll check.
This is Oblivion.
Yes, it is.
Or is it?
I love Oblivion.
Yep. I got an 8. I don't know if I had any.
You know it's potent with something, but it's not seeping anything, it's not bloody.
Is it like a magical essence I'm getting off
Yes.
of it? So then,
Technically, that's a 16 with my magic.
You know it is ripe in some sort of magical energy, but cannot tell if it is deadly, life-granting, or anywhere in between.
it's potent. What it is, I'm not sure, but it's strong.
I pick it up. Put it back.
You die. Moving on.
Rip your character sheet in half, Jenny. I'm just kidding.
So kidding. You were able to take it and take it with you.
But it weighs 400 pounds.
Orange shavings.
That's like the music that would play as you're going through a town or through the outside.
No, I recognized it too, yeah. I haven't
Yeah.
played this game in so
Town
long.
outskirts.
It's called The Glory of Cyrodiil.
Is there anything else
It's
I should
called it.
note about
You're
it?
probably right.
That,
'cause it's right
that
here.
game makes me so nostalgic for younger days. Like, so hard.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about Morrowind.
Yeah.
Because it's just
I started
the previous
with
generation.
Oblivion,
I'm
yeah.
slightly older than you guys.
I started with Oblivion too. And then I
We
tried to go back to
are
Morrowind and didn't like
slightly
it
older
because it's
than
not the same.
them.
Anyway,
And just ever
you
so
guys,
slightly.
you guys are now on the
older than each
beach,
other.
and intuitively you know that if Narn was a port town, you can inevitably get there if you follow the beach, but it's going to be slower.
Did we follow the stag for like a really long ways?
You were closer to the beach than you thought, but you went down a rocky slope, so going back up would be difficult.
Alright. To Narn, everyone. Sorry. But had to do it.
Question, would we like to end here? Okay. So we're going to end here with the majority of the party on the beach and a centaur for some reason with a professor in a port town. Maybe they're going to have a gay relationship like you did in the Avatar campaign.
Good.
Like, stop. You think though?
Yeah. Is his name
You think he
Foppi?
likes me? Foppi. I forgot about
No
that.
way. Really?
Yeah.
That was the lover's
Fopping.
name.
Fucking
Fopping.
joke.
Fopping, yeah.
Well, it wasn't me.
Oh.
I
Fopping.
named that Fopping. My family's trying to sleep.
Hey, can we end? But just I want to say it just so I don't forget by the time the next session happens. But like, I want to make sure that I'm asking Poe where to go. First of all, because I don't know where his fucking office is.
Okay.
You know, his study with all his books.
You understand that his study is in Olympia across the sea.
Oh,
Olympia's
so
on
we're
the
just
other
trying to get
island, so you have
okay.
get
So
onto
we're
a
just trying to
ship.
get it right. That's right. That's right.
But don't leave
Okay.
yet.
And
That
then
makes sense.
also once the sea breeze hit me, I wanted to pray, but you like cut me off and went to the other
You may
people.
do so right now as the final action of the campaign.
Okay, thank you.
Or that's the session.
Oh, the campaign! You all die. I pray to
Turns out
Poseidon.
that shaving was poison.
I pray to Poseidon for simply guidance with this newly discovered witchcraft of Ingot.
Mission from the gods.
Yeah, 6. Well, cool. That's it.
You look down at Narn, and you are trying to pray for guidance, and you are disappointed by the fact that you are looking down at this new town, have no idea where to go. You are alone with this stranger on your back, with an ingot that may change the world, and you are hit with a very profound sense of loneliness, as you are the only centaur that you know of that may even be alive. And you are hit with this sense of depression as you descend into this port town.
So you were hoping,
Bye-bye!
you were hoping for
Bye-bye!
hope, but you got none of that.
Do you guys want any of that
Good
gold?
job.
Thank you.
I really hope
Oh, yeah.
Daenerys thinks I'm
Yes.
cute.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.